Hey everybody, and welcome back to The Long Dark, the third session. I ate way too much for dinner edition. How does Astrid ever feel gorged from eating too much? I know there is a condition from it that you can get from a certain recipe. Yeah, I might as well take that with me. No point in leaving it here. Hinterland put out another patch 2 hours ago. I'm not sure what this one fixed. Oh, beautiful day to move, which we'll talk about that as we get going. Um, I don't have any gut meat anyway. Okay, good. Yeah, I'm not sure what it was. Probably just fixes general stuff. The PS5 version's only been out 3 days, so they're probably just doing some general bug cleanup. We're going to finish Mystery Lake probably within the next half hour, depending on the weather we get. And then we're moving to Timberwolf Mountain. I will get to the gold mine in this session. That is going to happen. So what we're doing now is we're going down to check the trailers, and then we're going to go the back way past Unnamed Pond, and from there down to Trappers, and that'll be the end of Mystery Lake. Pretty much. All loot locations that matter are checked. Can get a spray in here pretty easily, but I'm not too worried about it. Whoop. The trailers should be right below me. Not quite. Did I come down the wrong way? I might have. I might have come down on the wrong side. Yeah, I gotta go down over here. Yep. Yep. Didn't realize that as I was goading that I was moving to the right further than I needed to. The trailers are actually right over here. I realized it as soon as I saw the wire. Like, something's wrong here. This is not where I want to be. This is where I want to be. Yes, the trailers are on the other side of this rock. Yep, there they are. Okay. Yeah, that's where we want to come down. I'm trying not to take clothing damage. I don't really care if I get a sprain, but I'd rather not get my clothing ripped. Definitely cold out this morning. Oh, afternoon, because, yeah, I slept for a long time, I think. We'll grab a couple sticks. I won't need a fire. We're going into the trailers. So yeah, trailers, unnamed pond, the cabin back here, unnamed pond. I could do the... I should do the destroyed lookout, but I don't really care because I don't have a flare pistol yet, so I'm not really in a hurry to go up there. I can always do that at a later time. I'm looking for a pry bar. Sometimes there can be one sitting out here in the snow. Alright, I'm going to step inside because she is cold. Let's let her start warming up a little bit while we check the trailers. Allegedly on Interloper you can find a hammer here. I've never had that loot seed. Interloper only has 4 loot seeds, so if you know them, then you're going to know what you're getting when you go to areas. It requires a lot of time spent on that difficulty. I'm still trying to learn them. Like, oh, okay, I got this one, so that means what do we have here then? Kind of leave all this reclaimed wood, I think. Would be nice for a fire, but
Nobody needs this
leather,
anymore.
I'll take it. It would be, but I don't want to be carrying too much. I don't want to be overloaded too much before we even get to Unnamed Pond. Next trailer, we'll just do a quick run around, because what if there's a pry bar sitting out here?
I can't feel my feet.
I know you can't feel your feet, Astrid. I'm sorry. We got to get you some wool socks. That's what I'm looking for from now on. Flashlight? Yeah, I'll take it. Just to take back. It's heavy. Wool socks? Nope, cloth is fine. Wool socks.
Well, this stuff will come in
Alright,
handy.
that'll work. Coffee, that's holy. And on the 7th day the Lord created coffee and everyone was happy. Antibiotics are usually helpful too. Well, I don't want that antiseptic, too heavy. I'll take it for now. Soda, great. A lot of loot in this trailer. Oh, jerry can, money. Oh, wow. And it's almost full. The oil quality is really poor. This right here is not the condition of the can. The can is indestructible. It's the quality of the oil in it. So this is not usable for trader trades, but it's usable for personal use.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Oil in the game, lamp oil, is always spawns at a random condition. Any oil, we can discuss this now because it's relevant. Any oil created by the player, like from cooking fish, is always 100% and never loses condition. It will always stay 100%. Because oil should never go bad, in theory. But like all other items in the game, when they're generated, they are generated with a random condition. So even items that don't lose condition are created with a random condition. For example, well, coffee and tea. Oh, there's my can opener, finally. Yay. We finally have a can opener. Woohoo. Do a dance, Astrid. Yeah, it's a little hard to do, I guess, without real actual emoji options. Do I want emoji options in the long dark? Not really. We'll take that. I can start hunting rabbits.
This will come in handy.
These might be better than the wool mittens, but I don't think so. I think they're about similar stats when fully repaired. Those work boots I'm probably going to drop somewhere, but I'm going to pick them up for now. Because we're looking at how heavy are we right now. We got a lot of loot in here. Did I check this back here? Yes, I did. Yeah. So if you spawn in Clear Cut, you can find a lot of stuff in here to get you started. This is what
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Yeah, we're 5 kilos over. And 4 of which is the jerry can. Well, actually it's 3. But anyway. Let's see if the Clear Cut bear is up. This isn't going to do anything to a bear. This will just buy me a few seconds to get away from him if he is up. I don't think he is. We have the lake bear. There's only 2 bears up in Mystery Lake at any given time. We have the lake bear, which is great, because that'll be an easy one to hunt later. Like, extremely easy. But the easiest bear to hunt is the unnamed pond bear, and I'll explain why when we go through unnamed pond. I killed that bear on my last run. I think it was like 1 or 2 parts after I stopped uploading it. And I went through a very detailed process on how to hunt that bear. Well, I did kill it. Because, yeah, I had a viewer ask, oh, yeah, when are you going to kill Yogi? I said, oh, it's coming up. Yeah, it's coming real soon. Because I wasn't just planning to hunt the bear. I was going to hunt the bear and show how to hunt the bear. And go into details with it. More or less have fun with it. Because there are some bears in this game that are kind of a pain to kill. And if you have high-level archery skill, no problem, or you just get lucky. There are others that are just extremely easy to kill when you can exploit the environment around you. For example, the Misanthrope Island bear is one of the easiest bears to kill as well. Because you can sit in the fishing hut, the first fishing hut, the one that I generally use, and just pick shots at it as it walks by. It can't do a damn thing to you because you're in the fishing hut. Astrid's complaining a lot right now, which is kind of annoying. I'm kind of like, I don't care about being cold, it's part of the game, but a part of me wants to just go to Summit, get the good clothes, so I don't have to listen to her complain every 5 seconds while I'm trying to talk about something. We got a lot of wolves in Clear Cut. I don't know if I'm going to be able to slip past him undetected if I walk standing upright. There's more than one. I saw another one too. Coming up here is the path to the destroyed lookout, which I may skip for now. This is also cougar territory. Which we'll also discuss in a moment. For those that have watched my previous runs or are familiar with how the Long Dark works, the cougar appears anytime after day 20, so you have a grace period. I think on Interloper he's day 10, but now it might be day 20. And he's marked on the map over in those trees. If you walk this path where I'm at now, you're out of his territory. He doesn't mess with you. But yeah, over in those, right over in that area is where the cougar is on Mystery Lake. We won't see him for a little bit yet. I don't really know what day it is. I can check my log, but I want to get over this hill. This puts us by the cabin. Just above whatever, unnamed pond, thank you. I'm struggling with names today. It was a long week at work. You know, it would be a nice day if it wasn't so frickin' windy. Yeah, it would be. Yeah, the cabin's right there. There's also possible birch and maple. We're going to check. We're also going to check this. See if the deer carcass is here, because it can have... There's maple. Alright, there's my sled right there. Oh, looks like we have both birch and maple saplings here. Yeah, we're going to be heavy by the time we get to Trappers. Okay, so the deer I want to check is right here, because it can have an... there's an arrow. Even if it's broken, I don't care. That's an arrowhead I don't have to forge. So that's a win as far as I'm concerned. I have 4 arrowheads now. That's enough to get started, and we don't even have any arrows. Snow starting, that's lovely. I'm taking this maple sapling. So there's my sled, and there's an extra bow. Oh, we're already good to go.
This stuff will come in handy.
That doesn't have many shots, but I have a bow. I'll take a 37% bow. I can make an arrow before I go up to Summit and kill the wolf up there. Yeah, that's a win for me. Well, if there's 2 wolves, I'll probably want a second arrow, just in case. But it'll depend on... By the time I get back to the camp office before I move, I should have some cured birch. I'd forgotten that was a possible bow spawn point. So let's step into here for a minute. Pry bar check. Like, really? So there's no pry bar in Mystery Lake? I think this is like the last place I could check for one, other than Trappers, but I don't know. Yeah, that's weird, but I'll probably find one in...
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
There's a guaranteed one in Pleasant Valley if I go to the point of disagreement. There's always one at where the 3 vehicles are. Which is probably the one I'll pick up. I'll need one when I go to Coastal Highway. That's worthless. I'm not picking that up. I'm tempted to rest in here for an hour just to warm up. I'm going to have a soda or something first, though. Yeah, let's also eat that. I don't have any more herbal tea, so I don't really want to drink this unless I really need the health recovery. We're just going to sleep for an hour to get some warmth back, and then we'll continue moving. Okay, oh, it's a toolkit. If I wasn't so heavy already, I would take it, but I already took one back, I believe. We'll leave it there. If this bear's here, I'll likely come up to this cabin again. So, the only other... Oh, wow, this wind is bad. The only other bear that can be up, there's two. I'm thinking it's unnamed pond because this bear is active 99% of the time. I think this bear is always active. Either this bear or it'll be the trapper's bear, which that one rarely is up. Headwind, cool. Perfect. Look at how slow we're moving. It's just like a slog.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Oh, we got to reset that sprain risk, Astrid. You see how the hill goes here and then it goes up? We don't go up, because that goes over the pond. We don't want to go that way. But I do want to come up above it. If the bear's active, I want to see it first. So I want to come up to about here. And now we're looking over unnamed pond. Is he right by the hunting blind there, or is that... Actually, yeah, I'll go over it. It's probably safer for me to do so. We're going to stop at the blind, though. Yeah, there he is. You guys got eyes on him? He's headed towards his cave, it looks like. So. This bear is one of the easiest bears to kill in the game. If you have a bow or a rifle, it can be done. And I'm going to show how. Thankfully, I'm not getting cold right now. So we won't kill him now. I don't have a rifle on me. I have a bow, but no arrows, and I'm level 1 archery. So when I come back here to kill this bear, we'll go through it, but I want to take a moment to discuss it since we're going this way anyway. Of course. It's probably my right one, too, so I can't use weapons. But I'd rather it be a wrist than a leg. I don't have any arrows anyway. So this hunting blind here, right? Do you remember? Oh, I have arrows. Let's fix that. Holy sh... That is really good RNG, giving me an arrow right here. So, really good RNG getting a completed arrow. So let's repair that. Remember when I was in the hunting blind in part 2, I ran from the wolf? Newsflash, you are 100% invisible to all animals in hunting blinds in this game. They do what they're supposed to. I could draw on him, take a shot right now, and he wouldn't be able to do a dick about it. And there's a path where he walks right in front of it. So you just wait for it. You know, when you have good clothes, no problem. Line up your shot and kill him. And even if he runs off, whatever, yeah, fine. But, again, because of this hunting blind and this bear, this is the easiest bear to kill in the game. I mean, I could hit him right now. This is super easy. But I'm not going to. I'm going to grab what else is in here, and I'm going to move. Alright. I didn't look at the condition of this arrow, but yeah, see how he's walking towards the blind? Exactly. That's how you kill that bear. At level 1 archery with 1 arrow, if I miss, you know, if I miss, well, he won't even know. But, if I hit him, we would, yeah, I could kill him right now. I could just hit him with the arrow, but he wouldn't bleed out till after nightfall. And, that could be really bad. Because ultimately, I mean, I don't know how many of you guys are hunters, but you just don't track an animal at night. You just don't do it. You know, it is the wrong way to hunt. It's not safe, and then you run the risk of running into other predators, and bad things can happen. See, you do not... I'm speaking from life experience here as well as the long dark. You do not track an animal at night. I'm going to start picking up sticks, too, because we're going to probably stay the night in trappers, and I'm going to want to fire. I don't need a fire, but trappers is right over that big hill. There can be a lot more birch there, too. I'm honestly surprised there weren't any wolves down here. And that bear, he comes all the way down to about where that big rock is and turns around. So we have sprain risk here too. I mean, it's fine. I'll just make more bandages out of cloth if I need to. I'm not even tired yet. I'm gonna run. Might as well use up some of this energy. Of course. And now I can't run anymore. Yeah. It's fine. You know, I'm taking sprain yourself routes, so I deserve it. At least I can still use a bow. See, now with a bow in hand, you don't ever want to sprain your wrists because it takes away your ability to use it. Yeah, Trapper's right down here. Mystery Lake was more or less my backyard. I pretty much, I guess a way to put it, I grew up in this area. You know, it was the first area I started in and decided to learn, and so on. So, yeah, I always know where I am. The exception was, yes, when I was like, oh, yeah, oops, wrong way, trailers are that way, because I was talking and not paying attention to my pathing down the side of the mountain there. Can be some sapling here. Oh, look at that. We got another arrow forest. Yeah, I'd call it a birch forest, but I might as well start calling it an arrow forest. Eventually, I'm going to want to leave a couple of these outside so that they don't cure. Because in order to make the, I think it's the Bushmaster bow, which is a recurve bow, very cool looking. It's a trader-only recipe when you get maximum trust with him. You need 2 uncured birch sapling, which is extremely awkward of a recipe request. Like, the Bushmaster bow breaks faster, it has like no durability, which is unrealistic, but since it's a more, yeah, because it's a recurve bow, but since it's more powerful, it's done for game balancing purposes. Of course, I just know it from what I've seen of it. I've never been able to make it because the Trapper requests have been impossible for PlayStation users up until the release of the patch that came out on Tuesday. So yeah, we know this bear isn't going to be up because we know which 2 bears are up. We had a long walk though from here to get to Ravine. Another jerry can, holy crapola. I may leave this one here. Might not be a bad idea. I can leave that there too. Second rabbit snare, good. I want those in the camp office. Actually, I'm going to go back to the camp office. It's not that late, and I have a lot of stuff I want to drop there. Coffee, 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 yummy. I want to bet I get cash out of here. On my interloper run, my most recent one, I got a Mackinac jacket out of there. This would be nice to have, a double rifle rack. I think I'll leave it for now. Debating fixing her ankle so she stops complaining, but we'll see. I don't need another flashlight. I already have one. I will take the grape soda though, that's yummy. We'll leave this wood and tinder. So I'm not going to stay here, I'll keep moving. We got plenty of time. Rifle ammo, yes. Good stuff. Unless that's a blizzard out there that I'm hearing, but... oh, and of course, 50-50 whether this requires a pry bar. I don't find a pry bar anywhere in Mystery Lake, so of course it requires one. Love you too. Well, I'll just have to come through here and check it when I return from Milton. Weather sounds kind of miserable. Let's pop out here and have a look. I mean, if it just goes, yeah, we're staying here tonight. All right, very good. Thanks for making my decision easy for me. All right. We're not cold, so we don't need a fire. I could do a little cooking, though. What do I have on me? Should probably brew up some teas. Yeah, we should do that. I left the oats too, didn't I? Yeah, I didn't bring many supplies because I knew I'd find a bunch. I found a whole bunch of canned soup, which these I want to leave at the camp office. They're extremely heavy. Yeah. 4 of them's a kilo of weight right there. Oh, we'll eat the dog food. Yeah. So there's no opening time anymore. Right? You guys remember? Okay, anyone who's played The Long Dark, do you remember when you open a can, you have to wait for an opening timer and then you can eat the food? No, you just eat it. Is that a quality of life change you decided to add? It takes the realism away, but I'm not gonna gripe about that. That's fine. It's a lot of pork and beans.
Walk with this much gear.
Okay, so we're on day 7. We're not even close to cougar arrival time. Cooking is level 2. We need to get fire starting going. I'm gonna read for an hour because I think I have time. 2 fire books, beautiful. So this is fire starting 2 guaranteed, and then some. Oh, I'm injured. That's right. I have to deal with that before I can read. Little silly. I could read a chapter with a sprained ankle, but I understand where the Long Dark is coming from here. I mean, the last time been years since it happened, but I broke my wrist at one of my previous jobs. And yeah, I was able to read fine. Oh, let's open the safe. We're not going anywhere because of the blizzard, obviously, so we should probably open the safe while we have the light to do so. Might as well get my cash. Looked like about 27, 28. 27. 3. I like that. It's close to 0, so I can reset it quickly. 2. My mistake. Off by 1. Going fast is pretty good. Good thing I got inside when I did, though, huh? Yeah, the oil in the jerry can behind me that I'm leaving here is pretty crappy, too. Give me my cash.
This'll come in handy.
Oh, very nice. I don't have any flour, though, or we could make some pancakes right now. Cash. Yeah, that can stay there. Canadian dollars. Useless. It even says it in the description, I think. I'll take it just so we can look at it. Pretty much worthless. Useful as tinder. Yeah, it's pretty useless. That's more or less what you get out of safes on Interloper. If you find anything... Oh, bullet there, just sitting there. And 2. You find anything else, you had good luck. Let's destroy this. Nah, I'll do it by hand. I don't need a fire, but I think I'm going to have one. Maybe. Or maybe I don't, and I just throw some wood here. I have a lot of sticks, holy crap. Yeah, that's just what I picked up. You know, just kind of lollygagging picking up. I wasn't really trying to pick up a whole lot of sticks. So, yeah, we'll just break that down. Could drop the saplings, but I don't care. Debating heating this up. This might make me sick. I don't know. Let's have a look at crafting. Yeah, let's do that. Some people use this as their base in Mystery Lake, and I don't blame anybody for it. I think it's darker in here than it should be, considering all the windows during the day. And plus, there's not a lot of storage space in here. I mean, yeah, you got a workbench and a bed. This is like one of the better beds in the game, too. It has healing. You heal more when sleeping in it, as far as your condition. Like double what you do in a normal bed. It's still not quite as good as a bear hide bed, though. So a lot of people like it for that. I don't blame. I think Zach likes to use this as his base in Mystery Lake, and yeah, I don't blame him for it. But eventually, even then he moves to the camp office because by like day 2, 300, he has so much crap. It's like, yeah, I just got to move. But early game, this place is fine for a base. If you get the bear here too, it's really good. But if you don't get the bear here, then you're better off just having your base in Mystery Lake. Or, yeah, at the camp office. I'm not going to do anything else. We're going to go to bed. Unless I have something else I can craft. Yeah, nothing I need to really worry about here. So we're going to do... just pass a little time, and then we're going to go to bed. Normally, on Interloper, you don't do this. You go outside because of the wonders of cabin fever. But, I've got time. I don't have to worry about that yet. I think I'm going to eat this. It's sketch, but we should be good at 40%. Blizzard's raging hard. I'm good on calories. We can just say to heck with it and go to bed. I just hope that blizzard's passed by morning. What do you mean you hope it's passed? Blizzards shouldn't last that long. I've had a 2-day long blizzard before. They don't really last that long, but what happens is they stop and then they wind back up again. You can get that bad of RNG. It does happen. Still dark. It's going to be cold. Let's go. As soon as I find the door. I got a lot to do today. We got to get moving.
Carry much more.
Awesome snowstorm. But we'll work with it. That's not here. I can drop down safely. It's over here. Like, there can't be a bear here, right? No, there can't be, because there's 2 other bears up. And I am pretty sure that bears do not ever change spawn locations throughout the course of a run. So if I kill the lake bear itself, it won't matter. It won't respawn in another cave. It will always respawn in that exact spot. There can be some stuff in here, but it might be too dark for me to see it. Some firewood. I'd like a pry bar. But we're not getting one here by the looks of it. Yeah, she's going to be cold. That's fine. But we're not far from the camp office. I mean, we kind of are, because we're down by the Forlorn Muskeg entrance. I could just beeline that way, but then I run into a lot of wolves and it's still night. Which, since it's night and I'll have a hard time seeing, we'll use this as a deterrent as opposed to the bow. Yeah, you can beeline that way. If you know the trapper's bear is not up, just go right that way, the way I'm pointing right now, and you'll come out kind of by deadfall and be right there. But there's several wolves on Stalker between here and there. So I don't go that way even though it's faster, because I try to avoid encounters when I can.
Jeez, this is cold.
When I'm hunting, different story. Then I'm just like, bring it on, guys. Let's get this over with. So we're going to check Max's last stand here. Don't even know if Max is there. I'm surprised the sun isn't up yet. Yeah, well. Yeah, I can't see him. Now I can see. Oh, there's 2 of them down there guarding it. Opening fire. There we go. Took 2 shots to scare him. It also scares the unaggroed wolf. It's probably going to re-aggro to me in a moment, but I really want to come down here and check. Doesn't look like Max's body's even here. Yeah, he's here.
I'll take it.
That's cloth. I would stick around and look for feathers, but I still can't see yet. The weather sucks and there's 2 wolves nearby. So we're just going to move. A headwind, so it's going to take me 5 minutes to get up here. Yeah, literally 5 minutes. You guys think I'm kidding. In long dark time, this is about a 5 minute hike. 5 minutes in the long dark is 30 seconds real time. So, yeah, I wasn't kidding. It took me 5 minutes. Oh, damn it. I did not mean to do that. I thought it was a stick. Yeah. I shouldn't be interacting with anything in the dark. Normally, I don't have a problem moving in the dark, but yeah, the weather's been pretty meh ever since we got to Trappers. On the bright side, that did pass about 5 minutes of time in the game. Do I see birch in front of me? I'm taking that. Hard to see this, but yeah, if I see it, I'm taking it. Let's go ahead and reload this. I'll just leave the casings. I don't care. I'll find plenty of them. Yeah, I should pick them up so I can make ammo, but like I said, I'll have plenty of them. I have plenty of ammo already. And I'm not going to see the casings in the dark, and I do want this reloaded in case I have to fire a couple more times. So I'm sorry if you were sleeping and then I woke you up. Some of you guys might use these videos for sleeping. I don't know. There can be birch and maple down here too. Well, no, there can be birch down here, maple over there. I wouldn't be able to see the maple in the dark. It'd be like over there somewhere. And I would have just passed the birch now. The sun can rise any time now, like for real. Like, I actually got quite further than I thought I would in less than an hour of game time. Because when I left Trappers, the sun was starting to show up over the horizon line, just starting to. So that's about an hour. So I think I left at 5 a.m. But yeah, I'm almost to the tracks and it's not even 6 yet. Going to keep running to a minimum. We don't want to burn energy because I need it to move. I might actually take a nap for an hour or two when we get back to the camp office just to warm up and top my energy back off. So I don't expect to get to Pleasant Valley. And I'd like to get to Pleasant Valley before night. I don't plan to linger there. A lot of my previous runs, I'd like go to the farm, loot the farm, go to Thompson's Crossing, loot Thompson's Crossing, then go. I'll just go to the farm. I'll loot the farm just to get it kind of ready to be my base of operations when I do play in Pleasant Valley, and then we're going to move.
Starving.
Yeah, I know. I'll take care of your needs when we get back, Astrid. Auto walk engaged. Coming from this direction, I have a better line of sight if the moose is up too. Although it'll be hard to see him in this crappy weather, we will see. The sun is starting to rise, so I can see further down the tracks, which is good. We could drop these snares over here too, but I'll wait on rabbit snaring. I do not need to worry about that yet. I'm probably going to, and I'm going to stop at the trailers and check the guts that I have there. I don't need them right now because I do have a bow with, I have 37%. It breaks guaranteed at 15%. So when the bow is at 15%, you fire a shot, it's guaranteed to break at that point. I think it can break at 19%. Not, yeah, but it's guaranteed to break at 15. So, 2% per shot under archery skill 3, I think. So that's 35. Yeah, I have 10 shots with it. Maybe 11 shots with it before I lose it. So I don't really need the guts right now. I can leave them there. I don't plan on firing more than like 2 or 3 shots with the bow. from now until I get to Summit. Yeah, he's out. We could kill him. We could attempt to kill him. I say attempt. One arrow is not going to be enough. So I'd have to go get the rifle. We could attempt to kill him. I'd have to warm up first, too, to hold the rifle straight. And get a satchel prepped. But then I'd be here another day because I'd have to process the meat bags. And then, you know, cook them, etc. I might just leave him for now. Honestly, this is important to get. But, you know, Ash Canyon and Summit is kind of more important right now to me. I have 493 days to kill a moose. I'm not worried about it. It would solve my food problems. It would definitely boost my cooking level. But I'm not going to worry about that right now. I think I need... One of the most important things in a new game... Oh, and the weather's calming down. That's great. Is get to Summit. You know, as quickly as possible. Like, you want to. Because otherwise the stuff out there starts to deteriorate. And I can't see. That's cute. We're going upstairs and we're going to take a nap. That's what we're going to do.
I'd eat snow if the hypothermia wouldn't kill me.
I know, I'm going to have you drink a soda. Yeah, I suppose eat that too, just so you have some calories. And you're going to rest for 2 hours. Just to make sure you warm up. Weather's a little bit better. Slipping past Bullwinkle, going past, yeah, is going to be a little tricky, but I think we can. A lot of players would just kill the moose right now, and I don't fault them for that. I think that's not a bad idea, honestly. But, said I got plenty of time. We have the camp office moose. He'll be here. Let's drop some sticks. I'll keep these books. We'll read them on the way. I don't need the wood. Okay, let's head down. We have extra clothing, don't we? So we'll go here. All non-equipped can go away. What are we looking at? 39. Yeah, we got the jerry can. We'll drop this down here. Do I want my hacksaw? Yeah, I need it. I gotta dig it out from all this crap. Yeah, I need that. Snares I don't need. I'll drop them. Probably don't need the revolver either. I may leave this in Timberwolf Mountain. I may leave this in Mountaineers. And the ammo for it too. I'll take it with me though to deter wolves while I get up there. We don't need the rifle. I mean, I could go out there and kill Bullwinkle right now, but it messes with my plans too much. I made a plan. I'm going to stick with it. The snares can stay here. Put them right on the calendar. You know, I have one of these desk calendars too, like this. Never use it. I just doodle on it, you know, whatever random crap I feel like drawing on it. Oh, so close to having more arrows. I'm going to take one with me. And I'm going to try and drop it like 6 fresh ones, huh? We'll drop those. And 2 fresh maple. Take this with me, and I'm going to drop it when I'm like resting and so on and so forth. Because maybe by the time I get to Mountaineers, I can make more arrows. I don't need this. I definitely don't need this. Alright, we're underweight. Cool. I'm going to drop some of this. Trade off some of this food, too. Like, I don't want the canned food. They're heavy. Unless I have to carry them. I'll take those. I'll take that. That's pretty sketch. I'll take that. I may need the calories. Let's see here. We do need to fill our belly before we go. Or I could just wait till I get really hungry and eat an MRE. That's another possibility too. We'll find food on the way. Also, I'm going to leave a liter of water here. So I have it when I get back. Alright. The moose despawn? He might have. Ooh, fog rolling in. That's not fun. Nobody likes fog. So to try to evade him, if he's out in the... It's dense, too. To try to evade him, we'll come up this way. Yeah, he's out there. I heard him. Do you have a knife? Are you serious? So I had a hunting knife this close the whole time. Those are pretty good, but I'm going to leave them there. Yeah, I guess. Derailment's right there. So yeah, I had a hunting knife like inches from pretty much the camp office. Camp office is right there. The whole time. Yeah, okay. Okay, long dark. Some players, some like experienced players like dense fog because it traps heat in so you don't get cold as fast. I don't care for it. I'm still cold. Yeah. It isn't doing me any good other than preventing me from seeing wolves. Still gonna play in it. Yeah, derailment's right here. There's one location I haven't gone to, and it's the cave up above the office, but I'm not worried about it. The key to it is in the destroyed lookout, and I didn't get that either because, you know, you have to be outside for a long time. I need better gear for that before I even mess with it. I can come back and do that later. I've already established where my fishing hut's going to be here, and so on and so forth. Mystery Lake is the home base. Which is funny because a lot of times I don't spend as much time in the home base region as I do in others. Like, as we get further into the run, you'll see that. I spend a lot of time exploring and looting other regions and even hunting in them. And then when I get a bunch of crap together, then I bring it back to Mystery Lake. And then I might stay here for like a day or two. You know, maybe I'll fish for a couple of days, and then I'm off to the next region to do the same thing. And why is Mystery Lake the home base? Because it's dead center of the map. Dead center. All regions other than the far territories are only 2 away. Well, okay, with the exception of Ash Canyon. That's 3 away. And Desolation Point is 3 away. But it's the dead center location on the map. I'm just trying to keep my mind occupied from the fact that I could get attacked by a wolf at any time. Oh, you've made it to train loading, that's good. Definitely avoiding bear routes in dense fog. Not going anywhere near where possible bears can be. Yeah, if you're out in this, you want to avoid bear routes. Know which bears are active and what their routes are, and avoid them. Because unless you have a flare pistol, you're not going to be able to react. Although I really hope this fog lifts at least to... Thank you, Estrid. At least to the light status by the time I get to Pleasant Valley, because I will be coming out on a bear route and going through 2 more. Some areas, like, I might not move if it's still dense there. I might just go sit up in the hunting blind and wait. Or in the cave by the hunting blind there and wait. Got pretty lucky with no wolves so far, but likely there'll be one outside the trailers to accost me. Because, yeah, we're at Carter Hydro Dam already. We could step into the trailer to warm up a little bit. That might not be a bad idea, because otherwise I will lose a lot of health going through a ravine if it doesn't warm up. So I might step into the trailer and sleep for an hour. Doesn't really matter which one. I have resources at the other one, but it doesn't really matter. There should be a bed in here. I'm wrong. Okay, it does matter which one. Oh, look at that! Fog cleared, but I'm still freezing. Yeah, that's how you know my clothes are pretty crappy. But yeah, this is good travel weather, so I don't really want to sleep for an hour, because it might change into something I don't like. But we got to warm her up a little bit. That's good enough. Ooh, yeah, the wolf out here. And the wind picked up, of course, so now we're freezing again. Beautiful. All good. If I have to, I can stop in a cave and ravine. Yeah, you're cold, Astrid. Your gear sucks, but we'll be fine. Okay, I'll be back in a minute. I gotta grab a diet dew. I'll make sure to unmute my mic this time. I just realized I'm going the wrong way. I want to go to Pleasant Valley, not Coastal Highway. So yeah, we gotta go back through the dam. Well, at least we'll warm up. I'm like, oh yeah, to go through ravine. No, that's Coastal Highway. No, this is not the route I want to take. Oh well. Going through the dam, and yeah, I made sure my mic was not muted again. Going through the dam will let me warm up. I'll just run through it in base management mode so I don't have to use any light. If you have this game and you haven't played Wintermute, play it. There's an awesome cutscene that happens at this gate. Just saying. Well, yeah, that's in Chapter 2, which covers the most area. Yeah, Will goes from Will is in Mystery Lake, and Mystery Lake, Forlorn Muskeg, Broken Railroad. It's the only chapter that covers 3 areas. Yep. I don't know if this is going to help here. We'll see. Might be too dark in these hallways. That kind of works. No, it's too dark even for base management mode. Storm Lantern. Where you at, buddy? Ah, at least I filled it. Probably should have, yeah, I should have completely filled it before I dropped the jerry can, but I'm not that smart. Yeah, it's really dark here. We'll find a bunch more oil, I'm sure. I'm sure. Well, we'll find some up on Summit for sure, so I'm not worried about that. I could be doing some running, but why? 1, I'm warming up, and 2, I don't want to burn extra calories right now. Doopy-doo. Sometimes she has trouble getting over that, and it's understandable. Glad I realized my mistake before I started going through Ravine. But like, well, I guess I'm going to Coastal Highway then. If I had gotten almost to, like, the edge of Ravine. Didn't really warm up that much, but I wasn't in there very long either. Just walked through it. Yeah, it's pretty easy to walk through the dam if you have a light source quickly. We'll be entering a cave in a little bit, but at the way at the rate I'm losing temperature, I'll hit hypothermia risk long before that. Yeah, we'll avoid the wolf again. Wolves, plural, there's 2 of them. The only place on this map that wolves can be, well, let's grab this cairn over here, is in that spot, so there won't be any more out here. Oh yeah, I got hurt here last time. I didn't do this right. I guess it's going to happen here too. Didn't get hurt that time. I must have got good RNG. Yeah, because you can tell I was here. I pulled those cattails off and ate them. Alright, we're down on the ice. I'll take that one too over here. I'm already cold, so whatever. Caves up there.
So cold. I'm alive.
We're not far from the other cave, but yeah, hypothermia risk kicked on long before we got here, like before he was even done goating down the side of the hill there. Plenty of rocks here. There might be rabbits up here I could kill, but I don't want to carry all that through 3 bear territories either. 3 bear territories. And this route, once the cougars appear, this route becomes kind of blocked off because they're down by the cougar in Pleasant Valley is down by Pensive Pond. It's not a fun location for it to be. I mean, I can walk around it, but it's really a pain in the butt. Most of the time I'll just use Ravine, go from Coastal Highway to Mystery Lake, but to move that way, but we'll see. We'll kill a cougar eventually. I killed one time on the PS4, and then the game deleted my save file, because I made the grievous error of trying to interact with the trader. Yeah, exactly. Which, that sucks, not having access to the trader, because he has all kinds of cool stuff. I'll take the tails, but not the heads. We need to eat something anyway, so we might as well grab a snack. Yeah, a snack. And now we're in a cave. Yay! So we can warm up finally. Yeah, it's about 1 in the afternoon, roughly. I would like to get to the farm before nightfall. We'll see if that even happens. I think I can see in a lot of this cave without a light, but we'll see. Got to take a minute to open the Diet Dew. Pick up sticks and stuff until we're overweight, then we'll stop. Kieran here. This one's kind of hidden. Kilroy was here. Nice! Nice! That's a obscure reference. What that is the TV series Taken. Season 2, Kilroy is the hacker that helps Brian Mills. And that's his tagline, you know, Kilroy was here. Whenever he did a hack or something. Actually an interesting character. If you hadn't seen the series, you wouldn't get the reference at all. Yeah, if you want to know where to go in this cave, follow the Kierans. That's neat. I assume that was one somebody did for their child. That's really cool. The Kierans were the people who originally backed the game, gave the money to Hinterland to start the project. Grief points. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess I would be sad if I was stuck here. There's coal. We gotta take that. Especially with the fact that we're cold all the time. How you doing, Kaplan? No cave music? Yeah, that's awkward. That should have kicked up right away. That might also be a bug with the new version release, too, that Hinterland hasn't corrected yet. Well, we'll know as we go through more caves, right? Sounds still really windy. Which means it's going to be still really cold. Alright. Yeah, it's still really windy. Welcome to Pleasant Valley, an area that while I was on PS4 I just ran through. There was, you didn't stay here because of the crashes on that version. Hunting blinds right there. I'm debating going up there. I may wait. There's bears everywhere here, so we have to be very careful coming through here. Now, Pleasant Valley has 7. Ooh, let's deal with that. Let's get up on the hill first, because I don't want to be in a possible bear's path while I'm eating. Yeah, this is a nice Yogi doesn't see me location. Alright. Let's deal with that. You're starving. I meant to feed you in the cave, and I just didn't do that. That's my fault, Astro. I'm sorry. Alright, now we can move. Hunting blind's up there, and there's a cave by it. It's actually a good spot to kill things. I don't think I'm going to play with it now. I think what I want to do is get to Pensive Pond. Let's grab this, because, yeah, we don't have a means to stop a bear. We just have a means to prevent them from charging me right away if they happen to see me. And then, yeah. Now that, I follow that, I go up to Signal Hill, which is not a bad idea. But I'm not really in a hurry to go up there until we're ready to repair the relay and start Signal Void. We will do it. We will do Signal Void, we'll do Buried Echoes, we'll do all the DLC stuff. It's all in the plans. But nothing, no DLC content, none of that gets done until Summit has happened. So, summiting now is the most important thing. But what I was saying back about bears in Pleasant Valley, the most bears in the game are in this region. Pleasant Valley is a massive open area, and which is probably why the PS4 couldn't handle it. And 7 bear spawns, only 4 are active on any given run. Even on Stalker, which is the highest predator amount, there can only be 4 bears active. And you never know which ones they are until you discover them. Shit! He stopped. Good. Run, 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 run. I didn't see him, so he must have been creeping behind me or something and showed up when I was talking there. So, okay, we know that bear is active. Congratulations. Sorry for the curse word, too. He scared me. You know, for the most part, I'm trying to keep this run pretty chill, so I didn't mean for that to come out. We get in here. Ooh, it has a door. Beautiful. Okay, we're immune to him. But you see what I did? By oh, another fire book. So good. By popping the flare, it stalled him. He started charging, but then once he got within range of the flare, he had to stop. But it was only temporary. It's just a stun, more or less. After a few seconds, oh, nice! After a few seconds, he'll resume his charge. He won't care about the flare. So it doesn't hold them at bay indefinitely, but it does hold them off of you for a moment. So that's why. Oh. Sorry. Oh yeah, I want that. I want that. I don't want that. Really? A book of cardboard matches put me overweight? Okay, so there's maple sapling there. I'll worry about it later. I want to move before that bear comes back around. Yeah, with a high wind, I'm not going to hear them. So I have to be very careful. He was probably in my peripheral when I was scanning and I didn't see him. That is my guess. I'll check tape when I upload this. And then at that point, I'll be like, oh yeah, whoops, I saw the bear. I actually probably saw the bear, but I didn't see the bear, if that makes sense. Whereas, yeah, I saw him, but it didn't register because he was like off to the side or something in my peripheral. But anyway, we know he's active. There's Heartbreak Bridge. Yeah, bear mauling right now would not be good. I would be having to pop a stem. Yeah, it would do that much damage. especially since I got a ways to go yet. So yeah, we know the one. That's also the Signal Hill Bear. His routing takes him down to the road in front of Pensive Pond and all the way up by around the cave by where I came out and all the way up to Signal Hill. We know he's active. So over here is the Farmstead Bear. We don't know if he's active or not, but most runs both at bears are up. Oh, gee, feathers, I'm taking those. I have a lot of flares, so I don't have a problem popping one to not get killed. I'll take that. That's nice loot. So is that. So is that. This poor soul left me some nice stuff. Nothing on them, though. Alright, so what we're going to do, come up here carefully. So the Farmstead Bear does walk all the way along this path here. These crows are for that dead person. We need to find a flare pistol, is what we need. I'm kind of hoping there's one in the farmhouse. So if something like that happens again, I can just aim at its face and wait for it to get close. Okay, this is burnt out. Let's grab another one, just in case. Yeah. Flares are extremely rare on Interloper. I think I've found 2 total in 3 areas. There's a guaranteed flare in Poacher's Camp in Forlorn Muskeg. That's where I found my first one. I started my first fire with that because it took me forever to find matches. And then after that, I think I found one somewhere here in Pleasant Valley. I don't remember where exactly. But we're going to pop into this car while we have a sec. We did get here before nightfall, so that's good. Warming up in the car, that's even better.
Come in handy.
Can't see behind me, not good. Because what if there's a bear behind me? The way I've been playing, it's very possible. And I don't have a pry bar, so, well, yeah, I guess we can search it. Alright. The Farmstead Bear usually plays around over there. He comes out into the farm property a little bit, like halfway between this barn here and the actual farmhouse. It's another good bear to kill because you can use the barns, you can use the tractor actually. Thank you, Astrid. I need you to complain more while I'm trying to talk. Whether or not we build a fire in here when I get to the farm is irrelevant. I just want sticks for a potential fire there if I decide to go that route. Let's pop in here first. Because sometimes there can be stuff in here I might want. Yeah, I'm curious now if I just missed that bear when I was, looking around for him before I got onto the road. Because, yeah, he was behind me, which means he had to, be behind me. Like, when I hopped onto the road, he had to be coming from behind the trees or something. So I must have walked right past him and not noticed. Enough with the flashlights, for real. That's like the third... Oh, you guys see that? There's my pry bar. Beautiful. I didn't see it till I searched the container, but yeah, awesome. It was worth it to come in here. Although I won't need one in Ash Canyon or Timberwolf Mountain. It's going to have to come back with me. As long as I don't forget it, because I'll likely leave it in the bunker up there. Alright, we're going to head to the house. Looks like the weather's getting bad, and that's fine. It's getting later in the day. Now, if the bear is out here, I should be able to see him. That car over there can have a skill book on interloper. It can have a hacksaw. Pleasant Valley does have a guaranteed hacksaw on interloper, but it can be in like one of 4 locations. It's either in that car or it's in one of the barns out in the outbuildings. I believe I found one in the outbuilding barns. Had to avoid Timberwolf packs to get it, but it turned out to be worth it. Because I'm like, ooh, yay! Can finally... And on interloper, you have to cut up metal. You have to, like metal shelving and stuff. Otherwise, you won't have enough metal to make all your tools. I.e. arrowheads, hatchet, knife, etc. Because it takes like 5 scrap metal to make a hatchet, which is extremely expensive. And then 3 to make the knife, and then you need a piece of cloth as well to, to make the handle for the tool. There is nothing in here, huh? There's usually something in here. But I suppose I got the pry bar in the actual barn, so that's probably why there's nothing in this barn. I shouldn't need this flare anymore. There can be a wolf trolling around by this car, but usually you can get to it and get out pretty easily. And the bear doesn't come this far up. Grab your revolver. Or your bow will work. See that post I have targeted? That's as far out as he comes. I don't even think he comes out that far. Maybe to that post. So I'm out of his zone of control. Yeah, see there's the wolf. You just saw him go behind that. So we're going to check this quickly. Cool. Just in case he annoys me. I have bullets to deal with him. I don't want that. Hey, we got a memento. Way up to the old dam. Yeah, I just came from there. That's the cave to Mystery Lake. But I suppose if you start here or you start in another area and you haven't been that way yet, you don't know about it. We'll do this crouch because the wolf's on the other side of the hill. I don't see anything in the back seat. Good enough. We're out of here. Yeah, the wolf's right over there. Yeah, he's right there. He's further away than... yeah, I don't need to be worried about him. So you gotta wonder if there's any fuel in any of these fuel cans. Yeah, like any gas or anything like that. They had a dog. Oh, where's the poor little guy? And for reference, standing here does not stop cabin fever. Yeah, even if you leave the store open, you still get cabin fever risk staying here. Oh, I like the frost effect on the ground. This is definitely PS5 upgrade right here.
And this pack is getting kind of heavy.
The game does look a lot better. Okay, so we have a storm lantern in here. Why am I not surprised? No skillet, but I have 2 already. That has a lot of fuel in it. We'll leave it here. I don't need any of this. I might need the salt, so I'll take it. And this is just hilariously a note on how to actually make bread in the real world. It's not anything I care about right now, but it's nice to have that. Alright, so let's drop some wood here.
I would drink almost anything about now.
Yeah, we gotta find you some stuff. Some food. There should be food and stuff in here. Cooking pot, great. There's a second can opener. We'll compare it to mine. I'll leave one here. It was better than mine.
I'll take it.
Great. I want to take the maple syrup up the rope with me if I can, because I can make pancakes up there. Oh, yeah, we're going to drink that. There's a flour bag. Nice. Although there's no flour up there, so I would have to take it up with me. That's in great shape, by the way, at 90%. All right, we got to deal with this. I could just chew one of these. Call it good. But I think I'm just going to wait a little bit. Have a grape soda, because grape soda is delicious. And continue to look around. Cooking pot. Here. Alright. Surprised there's not a skillet in here. I really am. Well, it's not guaranteed. If it's not here, it's probably in Thompson's Crossing. In the, yeah, whatchamadiggy place, Community Hall. That one. Yeah, that one. Condensed milk, nice. Oh, yeah. I can hold on to that for a little bit. We don't have to eat that right now. We can break this down for a piece of wood, and there can be something behind it. Potato, potato, tomato, tomato. Oh, lovely. Thank you for giving me a notification. I don't care about PC. Hey, your classic arena tokens are full. My raid accounts. Like, I've got notification. Coffee, 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 coffee. We're gonna have to have a fire and brew some coffee up before we go up there. Do I want to come out on the front porch? Sounds like a blizzard, by the way, but that's common in Pleasant Valley. Like, very common. Yeah, that's not surprising. People call this area... I'll go inside first. People call this area Blizzard Valley for a reason. Because they're very, very common. Good thing I'm not moving anymore today. I was going to stay here regardless, but if I wanted to move, I'd be thoroughly annoyed. It's a lot of water. We can leave some here. Like, a lot of it. We're going to loot the house and stay here tonight. I have a lot of antibiotics now. I probably should have left some in Mystery Lake, but I will leave some here. Nice. Those peaches are in awesome condition. Sometimes there's bullets under these, so it's worth it to check. Good loot. Sewing kit's always good.
I'll take it.
I am finding driving gloves like they're going out of style now. I think that's like my 4th pair. So we have leather to repair our boots, which is nice. Firewood can stay here until I decide to use it. I actually watched somebody doing a run. He was doing like a no wildlife challenge. And he came into this farmhouse. 6-burner stove, he opts to use the 2-burner fireplace. I was just like, yeah, okay, dude, you do you. Mag lens, cool. Only ever need one. They spawn in a random condition. They can be damaged by a bear mauling. So I guess it doesn't hurt to have more than one if you lose one to a bear mauling, because like any other tool, they can break at under 15%.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
You can, and you will. We'll organize your inventory when we're done. I'm just going to walk around in here. Kill some time. I'm pretty thrilled. Yeah, bullet right there. So like I said, underneath the furniture. Always check it. Always. It's worth it. I mean, yeah, you only miss a couple bullets here and there, but it's a couple extra shots you get. And if you're terrible with a rifle like I am, it's good to have those extra shots. No, I don't want that. That's extra weight for something I may never use. That photo of the bear is pretty awesome. Who got that close? Nah, it's a painting. I know it's a painting, but I like to have fun with it. Like that painting right there is pretty awesome. That's the barn. Yeah, it is. All right. And there's the outbuilding barn with the archery target right next to it. Oh, I should stop there. I can get fresh arrows. You know what? I think we go that way on our way out. At least just make a detour over there. It's very, very, very dangerous over there, but I think I take the time to do it. Because we can get some ammo for this guy right away. Because usually there's at least one, maybe 2 fresh arrows over there. Now let's do the basement first. It's darker down there and more annoying. I miss that candy bar. We're going to eat that right now if it wasn't bad condition.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Yeah, I can't see nothing down here. In the basement makes sense, but it doesn't make it any less annoying, right? Alright. Hacksaw, what condition are you in? We'll pick it up for now. I'll sort it later. Upstairs. Salt bag, nice. Probably will never do a meat curing box here, but it's nice to know that I have a salt bag here. There's a salt bag in the camp office as well, which I was happy about. Maybe one day I haul that salt bag back to the camp office. Yeah, if you're an interloper player, you cut this down. Yeah, you just don't have a choice because you need the scrap metal to make arrowheads. And holy crap, more antibiotics. I'm hoping there's a flare pistol up here. If not, then it justifies me to go to the barn even more. The outbuildings barn, because if it's not here, it might be there. We want the fuses for signal void. I'll keep the carrots I can eat. Sketchy ones I'll just throw in the snow outside. I think I picked up some lamp fuel. Yeah, it's not here. That sucks. We're going to the outbuildings in the morning. Oh, we have a pry bar. It feels so nice to be able to pry open lockers, to get nothing. Beautiful. Okay, that was a lot better. I was going to say, for real, who locks lockers that have nothing in them? Like, nobody. But it's just the game's RNG being silly.
We need to find food.
We have plenty of it upstairs. I didn't find any oats in here. That's a little odd, too. High chance, but if they're not here, there's probably 2 boxes in Thompson's Crossing. One in the general store and one in the community hall itself. And likely both have a bag of flour, too. Not guaranteed, but I've found 3 bags of flour in Thompson's Crossing before. Really? With these driving gloves? I guess. Oh, there they are. I guess they keep them down here. So, yeah, we have... wool socks, please. Or nothing is just as good as wool socks. I mean it.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Hey. No, I don't want any more crappy sports socks. But finally getting another pair of pants, that was nice. They need repairs. So, we're extremely, excruciatingly heavy now. Like, holy crap, yeah, so heavy. Due to energy loss, too. I didn't drop off the firearm rack. I'll leave it here. I was supposed to leave that in Mystery Lake, or actually put it up. But I'll leave it here for now. It is really dark out here. I'm not even carrying any wood. Really? I can't see the door without my storm lantern? That's really annoying. Yeah. It's because I walked into the wall. Just don't like to waste lamp fuel. It's beyond annoying.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
I know. It's actually quite problematic at this point. Let's do what we can to ease that. Starting with food, all sketchy. We don't want to eat any of that crap. We'll throw the flour and
The guy who drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy right
I can
now.
make pancakes now, right? Yes, we are level 2 cooking. Maybe I make some pancakes tonight. In any case, we gotta throw some food out here. We'll get a little cold, but whatever. Sketchy. Go by sketchiness. We'll just, aside from crackers. Potatoes I could cook, but I don't want to carry this many. It's just too much. They weigh too much. I'll carry a couple to cook, sure. And rest of the food's alright. Yeah, way too many potatoes. Like 3 is fine. Alright, at least I can move a little faster. How your speed is based on your weight, obviously. I was 20 kilos over, so that's slow walk. Very, very slow walk. So we got under 20. That's a step in the right direction. I might make some pancakes. Let's see here. Let's turn this on. Right here, we're just going to throw down pretty much everything heavy, right? Because I want to loot upstairs and I want to get it done in a timely manner. So, down, down. Okay, let's go. Welcome to the upstairs. I'll get heavy as soon as I start picking stuff up, but, you know, I can still move decently. As long as I don't pick up 20 kilos of crap. There won't be that much. Even with sodas and chips. Candy bar. Yeah, I like this travel food, candy bars and stuff like the sewing book, yeah! Do I really need 3 fire starting books? No. Bullets, cool. A lot of stuff in this room. Like, a lot of stuff in this room. Which means the next room I go in probably won't have anything in it other than water, because it's the bathroom. That's actually a lot of water. It's fine, we'll leave plenty of it here. Yeah, this is a pretty good base location. It's a major resource location, which obviously has been proven thus far. And, there's a lot of places to store things. So many containers, so many rooms. Flare in the corner. I should probably replace the one I used. I could break this down by hand, which I probably should. Just because I'll trip on firearm cleaning kit. Very nice. Very good loot. I'll take those anytime the game gives them to me. I know you're tired. We gotta cook yet. I could use some wool socks. I mean, can that happen today? Better than the ones I had. Yeah, cargo pants are better than work pants. Those look like they got a wolf attack in them. Sometimes there can be something under this bed. That's an upgrade. Needs repairs, but it's an upgrade. Better than what I have. I would probably have to spend some time fixing my clothing up a little bit. So a lot of it's in real sketchy shape. It might take too much damage in these blizzards. Wool socks, please. I don't want that. Well, I'll take it just to throw in the one down below. Wool socks, please. Doesn't anyone wear socks in Pleasant Valley? Apparently the answer to that question is no. Everybody drinks a crap load of soda, though, but no one wears socks. In Pleasant Valley, we do not wear socks. We just... Ah, that was a bad idea. Alright, come to about here. And I did that again. Trying to exit base management mode. Wait, what do you mean empty? Haven't I put anything in here yet? Guess not. That would explain why I'm heavy as well. Alright. So this is worn on the outside. It's really in awful condition. But it's a step up from the... this has a high warmth bonus when it's... for its weight. When it's warmed up. Yeah, this is pretty useless. None of these are better than this. And definitely not better. I mean, these, yeah, the jeans are better than these, but like I said, all this gear is in really bad shape. At least I have a pair of mucklucks, so something's going in our favor. We can't do repairs because of darkness. I could probably do them if I start a fire, though. So let's base manage our happy little rear end over to the this here area. I'm gonna have to turn on my lantern anyway because we're gonna have to pick up stuff. I picked up oil. I'm not worried about it. Give me that. I don't really need all this. I just want to sort and organize it.
Too heavy to carry.
Okay, so now we're extremely, excruciatingly heavy. Wonder if I have any books. That's important. Like standard books. No, I gotta go grab one. I think there were some here in the den. If not, I'll go into the study. Yeah, there's one right there by the fire pit. Here, let's just make you even more overly encumbered heavy. A lot of this crap I'm gonna leave here. Just prefer daylight to do it. It's really hard to sort in the dark. With blizzards still raging violently. I can leave this other knife here too. We don't need that. Tools are getting left here. A lot of stuff is getting left here. Where are my torches? They're there. Yay, fire! We haven't had one in a while. Yeah, please, please, please burn my birch bark. No thank you. That's only 80% with a book? That just doesn't seem right. But I'm level 1, so I guess. Yeah, of course.
Come on, little fire.
Yeah, that should succeed. Don't want to waste coal here. I'm fine, temperature-wise. Pancakes here. Water. Pancakes here. First order should be done.
That guy who drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy right now.
Yummy! I like pancakes. I like pancakes, I like pancakes, I like pancakes, I like pancakes. Did I mention I like pancakes? All right. Yeah, I might as well use up this maple syrup. Fill Estrid's belly. Let's get that done. Make her happy. All right. Back burner. Let's get them used. Let's get them used. Why not? I don't have a lot of fire time, so... I don't really want to be cooking all night, but that's an hour just straight up on the burners. That's rough.
Don't rest, Sue. I'm gonna faint.
You're good. We're working on our cooking XP. How long to break this? Oh, there's a fir wood there I could put on there to burn. Alright, let's make some teas. As long as I have water, I'm gonna run out, but we have more nearby. Water's done.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Tea's done. Leveling up, cooking we are. Yeah. How much time do I have left on the fire? It's not that late. We'll do another one. Well, I need a lot more time than that to do water, so... so much. Nope. It's like an hour. Yeah, water's like an hour, so I just think I don't worry about that. Eight minutes on those. Which one is mine? I'm not going to take them both. 85% is mine. And which one of these is mine? 89, 84, 89 is mine. It's enough water to get through the night, plus I have more, so I'm not worried about that. Again, where does she get the butter, sour cream, salt and pepper? I mean, that makes a potato absolutely delicious, don't get me wrong, but where does she get all that? Oh, that's a great torch. I really feel... No, I'm not wasting that. I'll base management mode. That's a really good torch. Feels wasteful to carry that while I slog up to bed. That was probably like a 48 or 49% torch. Really, really good quality. When I wake up in the morning, I have to remember to drop the rifle rack in here too. But I'll probably forget because I do that. So we'll eat this food first. Potatoes are 100%, which is awesome, so I can carry those for a couple days. And they have a nice vitamin C source. I may have to leave the flour down here. I don't need to make pies for any reason. I can use coffee, which I probably should have brewed some, but that can be something I can do at the bottom of the rope up, or I can do that in Mountaineers. I don't really need to extend my energy yet, not until we're getting to ropes. Finding an energy drink would help with that. I'm honestly surprised we haven't found one yet. So let's have a soda. These are heavier. Get some calories too. Do I want to take the salt with me? I would need it if I want to make broth out of ptarmigan meat. But otherwise I don't really need to carry salt. I don't know. My plan is to get to the gold mine in this session. We're already 2 hours in and I'm still at the farm. So I don't know if that'll even happen. Here, let's get that out of my inventory. You know what I idiotically forgot to do? Drop my birch sapling that I'm carrying around that's 87% that I should be curing so that I can... yeah, I just realized that. I bet you at least two of you were yelling at the screen too. Hey, idiot, drop your birch sapling. Well, I'm going to let that work a little bit while I organize my inventory. And then watch me forget to take it with me. That would be something else you could all yell at me for. I don't need this either. I'm going to use the oil. Don't need. I'm just going to put stuff in here for now, I think. Whether it's clothing or something else. Too many flares. I'll find more too. Extra cargo pants are that heavy? Jeez. We're down to 40. That's still not even close to low enough to get up the rope. Don't need 2 antiseptics. Probably leave some food outside. I don't need all these books, but oh, it's so nice to have them if I want to read. Like I could read up on Summit, you know, when I get up there, etc. Don't need 4 torches. Don't need that. What's my ammunition? That's another good question. So I might leave, well, I could leave it in Mountaineers. Drinking soda just because it's, you know, heavy. You want to get her down in weight. Alright, what else do I not want to take with me? I'm not going to carry the flour with me, I don't think. I might leave the oats here too. So we've prepared food. You need to take a water bottle. Yeah, that's fine. These canned foods I should drop outside as well because they're really heavy. Drink the water. Okay, so I might not finish that. I didn't. I did not. There's a small portion left of that. 200 calories there. That's a snack. Just trying to lighten our weight a little bit.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Typical Pleasant Valley day. Terrible weather. Not surprising to anyone. I'll eat that. I don't want these or this right now. We're barely over. That's fine. I can work with it. Okay. So we're going to check. Normally I don't go this way. I just go right up the river. But we're going to go to the outbuilding barn and check for arrows. Like fresh arrows. No, I don't need to do this. Because there's at least 1 guaranteed arrow in Mountaineers. You can get 2 if you get really lucky, but 2 arrows is plenty. As in, I'll leave the handgun in Mountaineers before I even go to Ash Canyon. Guess what I left on the floor? I bet you at least one of you just yelled at me. You forgot your almost cured birch, you Jackie. Yeah. A-double-S, yeah, exactly. It's fine, I'm too cold, and I'm cold anyway. And it's not even that. It's about 11. My clothes really suck. I mean, I have potentially some good pieces, but they're in bad condition. And I don't want to stop to repair them. I want to keep going because none of the clothing I'm wearing, other than the mucklucks, are, my end game gear. Mucklucks are end game gear, but the rest of my gear not so much. And if something god-awful were to befall my mucklucks, I would cry, but I can always trade for another pair from the trader. He does offer them. I need that. Hey, it got 1% cured while I was out. I'm going to go up the back way, obviously. Now we're cold, but whatever. Alright. Yeah, it's really, really cold here. We might have to stop in the cave, in Burnt Ridge Cave, to warm up a little bit. Possible Timberwolf pack likes to roam around out there.
I hate being cold, because I really do.
You're going to have to get used to it until we summit, Estrid. It's just the way it is. Can I see the outbuildings barn from here? I don't think so. Maybe, depending on perspective. Because we've got this big rock in the way. Oh, yeah. Looks like yet another famous Pleasant Valley blizzard is kicking up, so we're just going to keep moving. Try not to get hurt. Alright. Already hypothermia risk. I am 20 feet away. Literally 20 feet away from the farmhouse. This is going to be a long, painful walk. We're going to lose a lot of health here. Especially with this nasty wind. Honestly, I can't remember a day that was not nasty on this run. As far as wind-wise. We've had clear days, like where the sun is out, etc., but it's just been windy as hell like it is now. There was one day I was able to walk around with a torch lit.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Yeah, when I left Broken Railroad, I was able to walk around with a lit torch. All the way from basically, from the maintenance yard to pretty much Poacher's Camp. Just about. Astrid, you're not even that heavy. You're less than a kilo overweight. Plus, you might be more than a kilo overweight now that I picked up that birch sapling. Yeah, if I was smarter and I dropped that on the floor before I went to bed, it'd be 100% cured and I'd be able to make arrows as soon as I arrive in Mountaineers. And now I'm going to have to probably wait a day to make arrows. I might be able to make arrows in Angler's Den. If I'm able to make arrows, I do not need to carry the revolver with me. So that'll clear up almost 2 kilos of weight right there. The revolver is 1.5 kilos, plus the ammo for it. So I'd be able to leave it in Mountaineers, as I kind of want to do. I gotta be careful. There can be a moose out here. I've never had one here, but you know what? In my last run, I got one on the way up to a deer clearing, and I've never had one there before. It's a nasty snowstorm. This is probably not going to get any better, is it? It's probably going to get crappier. Draft Dodgers is over there. Good old Unpleasant Valley, or Blizzard Valley, whatever you want to call it. This route, though, generally, if there's no moose there, which there thankfully has never been for me, is pretty safe. A lot of rose hips here I'll come back from later. Right now, I just want to follow this path up. Want to get to the cave. I want to get to Burned Ridge. We could check the bunker, but I don't think I care about that right now. I can do that at any time. The bunker is up above Burned Ridge Cave. You got to go around to get to it, though. It's kind of a pain to get to. Walk through potential bear territory, and yeah, I just don't want to mess with it. The flare pistol could be in the barn. I'm expecting to find one in Summit. It's not guaranteed. Although Coastal Highway does have a guaranteed flare pistol on Stalker. It's either in the backpack behind Misanthrope Island, or it's in the very last furthest away fishing hut, closest to Rockfall. Or, there's 3 locations, or it's in the Forestry Lookout. It's in one of those 3 locations. It is guaranteed. There was always one on Coastal Highway. Stalker, difficulty below. Interloper, I think it's guaranteed at Summit. Well, do you have anything on you, sir? I'd like some crow feathers. Failing anything on you, crow feathers would be nice, but holy crap, the crows are stingy today. I'm starting to think they don't appear on the ground if there's bad weather. The weather's too bad for crows. Like, so the weather's too bad, the crows can't be out, therefore they can't spawn feathers. I think the crows actually have to be out and squawking over a corpse for you to find feathers. I could be wrong about that, but I just don't seem to find crow feathers unless that is the weather conditions permit it. Yeah, it's too crappy for crows. So at least in this weather, at least we could go through the plane crash without having a million crows squawking overhead. Let's start picking up sticks, because I think I'm going to have a fire in here. Don't really want to spend the time breaking down branches. I'm too cold for that. A lot of branches, though, here to break down. This is a coal is justified here because I'm freezing to death, and yeah. Those will come through here. See if there's any maple here. Is there any maple sapling by the deer carcass? Probably not. Sometimes there can be maple sapling literally right where I'm standing. Right here. I'm taking that stick, though. A stick is almost as good as maple, right? Yeah, I can burn the stick for warmth. Hello. See, now that my theory's wrong. There's crow feathers here, and it's not good enough for crows to be out. So it has nothing to do with it. It's just some corpses do not spawn feathers. Anyway. Burned Ridge Cave. This cave has a bed in it, so you can sleep here in Interloper. But you need a fire next to you, otherwise you'll still freeze to death. Because the warmth bonus on... Oh, we got wood here too. Beautiful. Well, hello there. Signal Hill? Signal Hill. Yep, cool. Yeah, this right here. It's only a 2-degree warmth bonus, so it would be 0 if I chose to sleep in here. So you have to have a fire next to you, pretty much, for it to work. I'm still cold in here, even in the back. It's 1 below. So yeah, we have to have a fire. It's not... We don't have a choice. I'll put it in the back. Normally I do fires in the front because it counts as an outside fire. But I'm cold. We're dealing with it. Torch. Yeah, look at how low the start chance is with cardboard matches. It's really, really bad without a book. I have 2 of these. Screw it. I'm cold. Let's get it done.
Perfect.
There, warm me up. Alright. Get curing. No. use this. I don't need all these antibiotics. We gotta shake them. You know, you put them down. You see it says X number, 8 minutes till ready. It'll burn. So then you do this, and now it won't burn. I don't know if that's a deliberate mechanic, but I think it is. But it's how you, like, whoops, make your teas hot and keep them hot. I don't really want to stay here too long. Long enough to do this, I suppose. How are we on water? Probably fine. I might try and repair something. It would warm me up. Oh, that's 3 cloth. That's not worth it. No. That fails. I lose 3 cloth and an hour of time. That is not worth it. That is... No. Not at level 1 mending. That is not worth it. This might be worth it. I'll get better pants on Summit, but we're a little ways away from that, so I might try. Just to pass a little time and warm up. We're good. Alright. Alright, so let's take our teas. Medicinal genius. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I'm an idiot. Well, no, there's no point. I was going to put those two in the... I don't do it enough. It shows. I meant to put them in here. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Because they have to be like, I can't put one of these and one of these in. So it's just pointless to do it now. That's crap. Get out of here. Yay, I love that they fixed the throwing mechanic. Thanks, Interland. Useless. Wow, these torches all suck. Not a one worth using. Alright, I guess we'll take this one and go. Let's see what we can do. If it's super windy, it'll just blow out anyway, and I'll just throw it. I could use it as a fire starter, but I have like 4. Plane crashes right here. It would be nice to have a torch in my hand in case there is a bear up here. Because I don't know which ones are active, but... A lot of times I don't even loot this area. I could get some wool socks here. There can also be a flare pistol up here at the tail. So we'll check for that. Because that is an immediate... Yes, thank you, Jesus. Hail to the Almighty. Yep, I'm good. Alright, let's put you down for a second. Load. Alright. I'll take that. That was worth it. The almighty flare pistol is now in my possession. So yes, if Boris the Bear decides to ambush me again, i.e. I'm not paying attention to my peripherals, at least I can grab that and use that as kind of a, again, cover your kids' ears. I could kind of use that as an oh shit reaction to that. Alright. I want to keep the torch going. Nah, I don't really care. I will, however, grab a Boris deterrent. I left my sapling in there, didn't I? Yeah, I'm an idiot. I'm gonna go quiet for a minute. I'm gonna mute my mic. for this walk back. I'll resume commentary once I've pulled my head out of my rear end. Okay, from now on I'm going to drop it in front of me, so that does not happen again. That's like the second or third time I've dropped it behind me and, oh, whoops. Yeah, I'm a little slow. Well, let's see if these are still hot. I doubt it. Yeah, of course not. So, whatever. We'll get cold before we get there again. It's because I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. I make the game harder for myself by not paying attention to what I'm doing. I do want to get the hell out of Pleasant Valley, too. This weather is just... it just sucks since I got here. To be perfectly honest, we haven't seen any tolerable weather since we even got here. It's always stupid windy. Super stupid. Yeah, that's what I meant. Or, a snowstorm. So I couldn't hear bears anyway. We're just auto-walking too, by the way. I just don't care. I want to get back to at least where I was. Yeah, about where I threw that torch. That's where I was. If this bear is active, his cave is right there. And he walks along this back area and all the way down in front of the plane crash. I may not see him, but he could be right over this corner. So this way is really sketchy to go if you don't have a flare pistol. So that's why I was quite happy to find one before we even got to this intersection. Okay, did I just hear a twig snapping in the background? That's pretty awesome if that's what I just heard, actually. That would definitely be an effect of the PS5. I know in addition to adding more visual effects to the PS5 version of the game, they added more audio effects as well. Random twig snapping? No lie, if that's a real thing, that's awesome. Because it always will leave you with that sense of dread that something's like, you know, stalking you. Do you have anything, sir? This bear, if he's up, can be killed from this blind as well. If he's up. This blind bugged out a lot in the PS4 version. Like, yeah, this bench did not... Oh, full arrow. Yes. The Pleasant Valley Flask. I'll probably leave it in the bunker. Alright, and I'll leave that here for now, but... We're still really cold, so I'm going to keep moving. Is he in front of me? think I see something off in the distance by the rocks there. I might be seeing things. Got Barry up on the hill there. Yeah, and the bear does walk, the spear does walk all the way down by the point of disagreement. I do not need to go there right now. I will want to go there before I go to Thompson's Crossing so I can get the memento for the stims. Because there's at least 2 stims, I think, in the piano in the church. Two wolves right there. Really? Right there? They're way too close to that rope. They shouldn't be this far over. Unless they were chasing something. Yeah, they shouldn't be this close. They should be kind of over there where I'm pointing. At least I know there's 2 of them, so if I want to go to Misty Falls, I have to remove them both. Yeah, they must have both been chasing something, because it seems like they're headed back. Like maybe a rabbit or something came over here, and... Because, yeah, this wolf... Well, this wolf is coming towards me. He shouldn't be over here at all. Wonder if Hinterland plans on doing another wildlife refresh, too, that they haven't told us about. Hello, maple sapling. Or Brett's birch sapling. I'd like to take that up the rope with me if possible. To throw in mountaineers. We'll see. It'll depend what I decide to throw in the... Is he gone now? Can I stand up? Yeah, he's far enough away. We're finally not freezing. How about that? Nothing. We've got some wood here. I'll leave it for now. It's good to know that it's there. Got some ammo. And a lot more. There's a lot of wood here.
You never know.
Yeah. Let's step into the bunker. Because we got to drop some weight before we go up, obviously. Do I care about what's in here right now?
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
So we could search it. Ooh, we're going to need some oil soon. Fresh storm lantern, possibly. Hacksaw, condition. I think mine's 81 as well. So I don't really care about one that is not like 100%. Probably should take it. I might need 2, but there's a guaranteed one in the tool container on the summit. So I'll get a second one.
I think I can use this.
Ooh, ooh, 2 great loot pieces there. I'm glad I have a pry bar. Aviator cap is S tier. It's the best hat in the game that's manufactured. No fuel. Yeah, it doesn't help me.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Painkillers are usually good. I won't find anything better than an aviator cap on Summit. Maybe another one. I could sit in here for an hour and warm up. I'm worried about a blizzard rolling in while I do that.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Indeed. What's on the barrel back there? Oh, nothing. Sounds like a blizzard, doesn't it? Yeah, it probably did wind up to one just to annoy me a lot. I won't go in a blizzard. I'll stay here. Do I have any more oil? I do. Let's fill this. Yeah, it definitely sounds like it just said, nope, screw you. Enjoy this blizzard right now. You're not going anywhere. But let's pop out and check. If it is, I'm coming right back in here.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Oh, come on, Blizzard Valley. Starting to make sense why I hate this area. It's just blizzard after blizzard after blizzard after blizzard after blizzard after blizzard. So we're not going anywhere tonight either. We'll just stay here. Alright, let's put this in front of me. Where's the good one? 90. There. What I don't want to carry up the rope with me. I'll put that in a separate pile. I don't need all these sticks. Don't need a pry bar up there. I don't need this either. Probably don't need all these fire starting books. I could leave one here. I could try and finish one too. How much time we got left on this? Okay, how about the one I'm reading? Where's the one I'm reading? Apparently it's the last one. Damn, I don't think I can get 2 hours done before nightfall. We're gonna try, because Blizzard, why not? Might as well. Woohoo, done. Alright. This is now a fire starter. I should take it outside, but we'll leave it here. Still got to drop 1.5 kilos. That's in food, probably.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
What do you think I'm doing? That's the baby one. Let's go by here. Weight. Go by weight. Heaviest food. Okay, so MREs. I'm not hungry enough. Dog food. Always dog food. I have my skillet and pan. Okay. We're gonna leave one of these flasks here. I think I'll keep this one. I like the plaid look. Won't really need it anyway once we get the clothes out of Summit. Check the aero conditions. They're both kind of crappy. Yeah, this has 2 shots. This has maybe 3. I'm talking hits. If I miss, then it isn't going to matter. 35.61. Yeah, we get that on food and water. Let's start another fire book. Because why not? The blizzard's not going to end before it gets dark. Exactly. It's still raging on. And Pleasant Valley, the blizzards last for frickin' hours. It's great. It's no, it sucks. Nothing to craft. Poopy weather, poopy weather, poopy weather. Poopy weather not letting me play the game. Do 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 la 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 la. I don't like this. I feel like this is just a waste. Because I want to be moving, but no, I'm not allowed to do that. Oh, really? You pass at 9 p.m.? No, maybe it didn't.
To rest soon.
Yeah, we're doing that right now. We're going down for 10. It's only 2 delays due to blizzards, but I wasn't really going to go from the farmhouse anyway. Here I would have pushed to Mountaineers. So that's a bit annoying. Might have to make some more water when I get up there. I could wait. I could probably get to Ash Canyon. We'll see what happens. Yeah, whatever. I'm cold, don't care. Let's go. Up the rope. Crows flying overhead while I'm climbing up a rope. That's cool. I don't think I've ever seen that. Where you see them just flying over you. Alright, yeah, it took a quarter energy, whatever. At this point now I'm going to need coffee. So, we'll collect sticks on the way to Mountaineers, because we'll probably build a fire when we get there and brew some coffee. I don't care that I'm over spraying risk, we're not going far. I'd like to get to Angler's Den in this same day, if possible. So yeah, I may need coffee to do that. And I'm not big on harvesting limbs until we have better clothes. Because you just get cold too fast. And you take too much damage from it. Yeah, on Interloper I don't even harvest limbs. I just pick up sticks only. And you know, if it's like afternoon and tolerable, then I'll harvest branches. And I don't use my axe, because, you know, it took 5 scrap metal to build that axe. So I just like, yeah, I'll just do it by hand and take twice as long. Who cares? Yeah, another crappy day in Pleasant Valley. Let's leave. Yeah, I don't think we had a good day the whole time we were there. But the weather is the same in Timberwolf Mountain. This is probably my favorite area in the game. I think I've made that very clear. I also really like Forsaken Airfield, and we'll finally get to play it. Forsaken Airfield's like Pleasant Valley. It crashes a lot on the PS4 version. Probably not anymore, because, well, I don't know if the PS4 version, they fixed the stability issues in it. They fixed the trader bug, but I think the PS5 version was released to deal with the stability issue. So people who don't have PS5s probably don't have a stable game, but I think everybody I know has a PS5 at this point. They're readily available on the market now. For the first 2 years, you couldn't even get one, but
Freezing.
I know you're freezing. Please, please, please tolerate it a little longer, Astrid. We don't have that far to go. Yeah, oh God, that's too much ammo. We've just been picking up ammo, I guess. I only fired 2 shots, well, maybe 3. Which I probably need to clean this weapon anyway. I'm hoping to also find the Curator's Rifle in Ash Canyon. I'm not going out of my way to look for it. My plan is for Ash Canyon, when we head to the gold mine, we'll sidestep to get the woodworking tools, and then we'll go to the gold mine. I would like 1 set of woodworking tools immediately. So the sooner I get that, the better. We should probably make some birch tea, too. Landing gear discovered. I'm coming around this way. It might not work, because there's usually a wolf who patrols out in front here, in between the landing gear and Mountaineers. That's why this is in my hand, by the way. If there wasn't a possible wolf threat, I wouldn't even be carrying a pistol right now. Really? Hey, guess what I forgot down the rope? It's staying down there. Yeah, exactly. I expect everyone to yell at me for being stupid right now. Yeah, that's alright. I'll get another arrow in Mountaineers. At least 1 more. Yeah. And I left it in front of me, too, so it's like I can't forget it. Oh, yeah, I can forget it. Because, you know, my problem is I drop something on the ground, I can't remember to pick it up before I leave. All the time. It's not just in this session. It's just, you know, hey, I'll pick this up. Nope, my short-term memory is just not there anymore. I'm getting old, and therefore I just don't have one. Of course. I set up yours. Took 2 bullets. Because it's 50-50 on the scare when you fire the direction. I don't have the patience for him. He can go away. Don't want to kill him. I just don't have the patience for him. I don't like to kill wolves unless I have to. Sometimes you're just not given the option. But I bet you by around day 200, I'll probably have 100 wolf kills. Yeah, probably. Because timber wolves are counted in that too, but I will deliberately not engage them. They're just not fun to deal with. Just looking for sticks. There's probably going to be some limbs inside Mountaineers, but I'll try not to use them. I'm just going to brew some coffee and warm up a little bit. I'll probably be cold in here too because my clothes suck. Oh yeah, that's right. I did pick up an aviator cap I need to put on. Where's the pack? Oh, why are they over there? It's really hard to get past them when they're over there. See, their spawn used to only ever be there. For some reason, recently, they've started moving over there, and I hate it. That's the worst place for them to be. It's hard to deal with. Yeah, of course I'm cold in here, except my clothes suck. So it's not surprising. Alright. Didn't bring a marine flare with me either. 2 arrows, perfect. Got the good RNG there at least. And a flare shell. Ski jacket, that might be better than what I have, honestly. That ski jacket's guaranteed. The firearm cleaning kit, also good loot. That's random. But that ski jacket will always be there. And it might actually be better than this. It sure is, like way better. I can at least drop that. I'm still not warm. I added another degree to my warmth, and I'm still cold. Yeah, it's still 2 below. Hacksaw.
Oh, lucky day.
Crap condition. We'll leave that right there. I will repair it at some point. Right. Guaranteed matches. These are always either right here or right here. Well, only 2 spots they can be in. Always here in Mountaineers.
Think about his food.
Even on Interloper, they're always here. Storm Lantern. No fuel, not helpful. It's like that's the 4th lantern I found that had 0 fuel in it, which is funny. Is that a cookbook? Yes. Alright, let's get a fire going because my clothes suck, so we're still cold. Let's see if we can correct that. This might be enough. Yes, it is. Just barely. We're on the upper end of 0. Which, there's that weird glitch again. The upper end of 0. It's still 0 in here. But, yeah, it's the upper end. If I wear this on the inside, we'd be even on. Now it's probably 1. Yep, now it's 1. Still going to do this anyway. Because I need to brew coffee. Alright. Let's get you on the ground and leave you here because I can't remember to bring my stuff with me ever. 46 sticks, that's a bit much. I don't think... Let's eat something too. Yeah, that'll work. Can't get sick from crackers. These pancakes are degrading fast. We should probably just eat these, fill up so I don't have to worry about it. We'll have to make some water. I may do that. I might do that here. So I'm going to brew coffee anyway. So, torch, 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 torch. I might leave this here. I don't want any extra weight going into Ash Canyon. Running down on tinder plugs. That's not good. That's alright. I'll get some cattails. in Ash Canyon and grab the heads, because we'll need some more tinder plugs. There's some to my right,
Come on,
also
boy.
next to
Come on.
those pieces of cedar. Aren't we fire starting 2 yet?
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of, I'm going to take that, because we're getting down there on those. Wait, I hadn't searched that yet? Yeah, okay. A lot of good stuff in there. If I'm not wearing it, put it away. Yeah, we gotta drop 5 kilos, but I'll worry about that in a minute. Do I have enough water for this? Alright, let's find the worst condition tin. 100, 100, 100, 97. Alright. Well, we're waiting on that. What else do I not want? I mean, I could put my oh, I don't need all these antibiotics. Way too many. Holy crap. In the hatch. There. Yeah, I'll keep that. These books are all really good. Like, all really, really good. But I don't want to carry this many books. I don't know which fire starting book is, do I have enough water for this? Yeah. Alright. Which fire starting book am I reading? That one. Drop that one.
This tag is getting kind of heavy.
I know, my fault. Okay, I'm not taking my firearm with me at all. No revolver and no ammunition. It's heavy. 54 bullets, that's a lot of weight right there. Hey, we'll pick up that newspaper and make some tinder out of that, because I need some. None of those arrows are in great shape, but I mean, they're full arrows, so I mean, yay. Don't need you either. Too heavy right now. We don't have the backpack or the satchel, so let's just stay there. Can I do another one, or am I out of water? No, it takes 0.25. I can do... Let's do a third. When I get thirsty, I'll drink some. So, anything else we can drop? Kind of need everything else here. I might leave an MRE outside. Do I really need 4 torches? We can leave this outside too. That arguably could carry it. The potatoes I'll leave outside. I have to cook them anyway. Right. Time on the coffee. I don't want to sit here too long. I want to move to Ash Canyon, but let's do a little more water just to make sure I have it. Yeah. Let's get that newsprint out of my inventory. I need tinder plugs anyway. Hey, we finally healed the hypothermia risk. 10 minutes, fine. Let's check the time on this. Plenty. How come? I was going to say because I'm not on the page. I don't think I can do another one. Good. I don't know if I finished that, so We're having a fire for that, so... Yeah, about the same amount of time. Drink the coffee, get the energy back.
I wonder if I can drop any of this
Oh,
food.
seriously. Alright. Yeah, there's the problem. Good. Let's go. Ash Canyon or bust. Yeah, okay, so food and water I don't need. How much water do I have, honestly? Not a whole lot. I won't drop any then. One of these. Potato. Yeah, I thought I dropped all them, but I guess I didn't. Oh, how to get past these timber wolves? That is a real sketch location. I just hate it when they're there, because they're right up in my way. Let's come up here if I can. I don't know if the game will let me. Alright, stay down. I'm well armed, 4 arrows, but Timberwolves, like, come on. No one wants to deal with them. Alright. Might get really bad RNG with them too, and they might be down in Bitter Marsh in Ash Canyon. I've only ever seen that pack there one time, and it was a full 6. Needless to say, I ran really far and fast back to Timberwolf Mountain. Said, nope, not going that way. Ended up going through the cave. Those might be black wolves. Yeah, Timberwolves, I can see the gray coat on them. I was able to in Broken Railroad. But ultimately, I'd rather not aggro them. Because if I'm wrong and they are T-Wolves, I'm going to have to run into the fishing hut there and prepare for a fight. I don't have a lot of wood on me. Watch Boris be behind me again. That would be really funny. Yeah, I think when I aggroed the T-Wolves that were here in my last run, it was like right here. They detected me. Might have even been... They have really high detection range, more so than most other animals. So I just don't mess with them. If I think it's a Timberwolf pack, I'm like, yeah, no, we'll just stay low for a little while. Yeah, I'm cold, but not that cold. It's only 2 below. They might even detect me at this range, which is why I haven't gotten up yet. I don't want to be picking up sticks. Well, I guess I can pick up sticks. We can go overweight because we're not climbing until after we stop at Angler's Den. Yeah, I'll get up now. We want to spot Boris, but yeah. Yeah, has it ever not been snowing since I've started this session? I feel like the weather's always been kind of... I mean, I don't normally mind light snow. This is fine. But it's just like, wow, I don't think we've had a clear day yet. Just wondering. I don't think so. Get eyes on Boris. Now in Timberwolf Mountain, all bears are active. Here's the... Yeah, okay, I got him. Alright, let's move. Before he decides he wants to cut me off, because he could. He's right out, he's coming out of his cave. Yeah, you guys see him. I'm hoping I don't need another coffee either before we get to Angler's Den. Come on, pick it up. I'm not going to linger and pick these sticks up. I want to get away from him. We could check the bunker here too, and maybe I do on my way up to Sun. I might come through the cave. When I go to Summit, I might not come back that way. Or I might not come back this way through Echo Ravine. Looks like he might be getting ready to head this way. I don't know. It's hard to tell with his pathing. But I've shown his pathing before. Like I've shown where he comes all the way down to Chasm Cave and turns around. Because, yeah, I think it was in part 3 or part 4 of my... where I came down here to get the coffee. And, yeah, I ended up following Boris all the way back. He scared the wolf that I put an arrow in to turn and run around, run back towards me, where it eventually bled out. We don't need this right now. Highly likely Bullwinkle will be up when I enter Ash Canyon, right by the waterfall. That's a very, very good moose spawn location that is pretty much always there. Is it getting dark already? No. It's just because I'm in the canyon, so it's cutting the sunlight. There can be a... No, there's not really any sunlight anyway. It's kind of another crappy day. There can be a backpack up here, but I don't think I'm not to it yet. It would be up here, I think, closer to the entrance to Ash Canyon. Maybe I did pass it. Oh, no, it's up here. If it's here, but yeah, it's not here. I'm not on this run. So this looks like you're going into a cave, doesn't it? You're really just going, it's just kind of, the ground is kind of, it's kind of weird here. It's just like what is it, what do they call that, an underpass. Because you don't really go through a cave, you're just still in the canyon. So it's weird. I'm not cold, and this, yay. I was going to say, did the snow stop? But no. It's just because I wasn't seeing it right away because it was being blocked. So there's probably a moose down here to my right. Lots of fur here, by the way. 3 limbs? I thought this was only a 2-limb location, but... I don't know. Checking for the moose. He's usually right down here. Of course, I have music playing, so I can't hear him going, whoa. If he is, I just go down this way. And then we can slip around him. That's if he's here, but I don't see him. Which means he's probably up by the cave exit that goes to deer clearing. Just keep moving. So I'm going to start picking up cattails because I need the heads for tinder. It's not so much that I need the food, but I need cattail heads for tinder. So if I see them, I'm going to take them. We got to be very mindful of a possible timberwolf pack up here. This one is not always here. Depends on if the game hates. If the game hates me, they're here. There's a buck. I guess I could scare him towards the timberwolves if they're there. Yeah, we need there to not be timber wolves up here. I'm not kidding. That would be ideal. It'd be great if there wasn't a timber wolf pack up here. If there is... Ah, crap, there is. Maybe, or are those just... Yeah, if they're here, they would be like... right over in this area, kind of where my cursor is. I might have got lucky. But last time I played, there was a pack here, and that was just like, oh god, why? It's a really rough place for there to be one. Yeah, I thought what I thought saw was a timber wolf was actually just some possible cattails. I think we got lucky here.
This will come in handy.
Yeah, I'll take both of those. Thank you. Memento. Wolf's Jaw Overlook. Yeah, we'll go through that area. Nothing else in here? That's a bummer. Right. Now, there is a way to go up there to Homesteader's Respite. I'm not real fond of it or familiar with it, so I'm not going to mess with it. Take the heads, genius. Yep. Weather sucks again, but that's pretty much par for the course, isn't it? Well, it's going to wind up to a blizzard. Why wouldn't it? Haven't we had enough of those? Like, we've had, like, 2 blizzards in 2 days. This is a heavy snowstorm. It's 1 step away. Might put an end to my cattail gathering if the weather's going to get crappy. Timberwolves do not take cover in blizzards either. They will stay out. All other animals take cover. So yeah, you definitely don't want to be in an area where there's potentially timberwolves if a blizzard winds up. It's asking to die. Because you can't get a fire going to defend yourself from them. You only have to be out in a blizzard, not being able to see, try and make shots, and maybe use a marine flare if you have one to try and get away. So it's, yeah, very difficult to deal with them in a blizzard. I'm gonna go this way up. I'm gonna come off the path, avoid the cattails for a minute, because there's likely black wolves up here. Try to avoid them a little bit, if possible. Reset that spring risk. Anything to worry about? I don't see anything, but that doesn't mean there isn't anything there. We've learned that the hard way, especially with the bear that almost blindsided me coming out of, leaving Mystery Lake and entering Pleasant Valley. Once I get up here, though, I am clear until I get to Angler's Den, because then there can be the bear can walk in front of it. So we have to be mindful of that. I don't know how many of these I want to grab. Probably just these 3 and call it good. I need the tinder. I need the tinder more than the cattails.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Yeah, I'll stop making you pick up stuff. We do have a rope to climb up here a little ways. A couple of ropes, but we can leave the cattails, the rest of them, until we really need them. Most of the time I come here early game, so I just collect all of them because It's the food that I need to use to get to the gold mine and back. But we're in a little bit better of condition. It doesn't hurt to have cattails to eat, though, if I need them. This weather sucks it pretty bad. I'll try and grab the key up in Miner's Folly, too, when I stop up there to grab the tools. Because the key opens the lockbox at Angler's Den, which has fish in it. Now, let's go with this. We don't know where Boris is going to be, and we're not going to hear him because of the crappy weather. I call the bear that I'm coming up on the Angler's Den bear. Even though his cave is back that way a little ways, he does walk in front of Angler's Den. So that's why I call it that. And then you've got the Miner's Folly bear that walks to Miner's Folly. 2 bears in Ash Canyon. And I have to cross paths with both of them at one point or another. Well, yeah, that's how it works. Yeah, I'm not going to the gold mine in this. I mean, I guess I could make it to the cave and stay the night in there. I'm talking the first cave. I'm going to take a moment, grab this flare. Sometimes you can find an axe out here, too. That's useful. Yeah, a lot of times I've found an axe right there against the door. But we always come out of this door crouched in case the bear is in front. Angler's Den. Guaranteed matches right here every time without fail. Storm Lantern. Hey, that's pretty full. We'll take that and use that one. There's a rifle book there, which... Oh, damn it. Base management genius. Thank you. To get to the rifle book, we'll just pick up this box and move it. Yeah, can I put it there? Yeah. Oh, why is that so sketchy? Books, books, lots of books. It's easy to start a fire in here. They give you plenty of books to work with. Sardines can stay there. I don't care about that.
This will come in handy.
I may eat that. Fishing tackle, good. Cooking oil's good. Yeah, lamp fuel's great. Sure. Cooking pot, nice. Yeah, this one is not guaranteed. On my last run, I did not find that there. But if it's here, oh, nice. If it's here, it will be right there next to the wood stove. Cloth. All right, let's get our guaranteed arrows. Heads should be 2. 1, 2. Beautiful. Spray paint we don't care about. Oh, that's good. The game didn't have to give me another set of wood matches, but it chose to because it was being nice.
I'll take it.
No, I won't. I already have like 6 of them. Exaggerating slightly on that my number of light shells, but I might just stay here. I know I'm burning a lot of days, but the weather's just been so crap. I could get to the cave, I suppose. I'm trying to think. Any extra clothing? No. What are we leaving here? So we're way overweight, so we're leaving stuff here. I couldn't go anyway, I'm too tired. Looking at my energy level, yeah, I'd have to sleep anyway before taking the first rope. Okay, I'll just keep the one storm lantern for now. Firewood I'll probably leave here. Shooting book can stay here for now. Arrowheads I'm keeping. They're heavy, but I'm keeping them. Do we need a fire? Probably not. We're fine. Yeah, 7, we're fine. Let us read the holy book of burning things. Okay, I was still 1. That's so annoying. I want to say the next fire takes me to level 2, but that's not even accurate because it looks like there's quite a bit of space there. I'm going to read until the game tells me I can't, which is probably going to be right here. Too dark now, and of course I've got 1 hour to go. Yeah, that's about right. How much water do I have? Yeah, enough. So let's just get rid of this. It's really heavy. Alright. I don't want to carry that can around. I do have my cooking utensils, right? Yeah, so I don't want to carry that. Oh yeah, I didn't want to carry this either. I might leave it here. Should have left that in Mountaineers. Charcoal is cool. I'm going to use at least one of these flares, but I don't think I need this many. I can worry about it in the morning. We're 2.5 kilos overweight. I don't want to go to bed yet, though. Doopy doopy doo, la 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 la, doop doo doo doo, yeah, exactly. Now we'll go to bed. Very good. Not the menu I want. That is. Alright, so what are we at for weight? Let's leave the wood here. Good enough. Let's go. Down. Just in case our friend Boris is outside. It gives me a second to react if he is, if I'm down. Don't see him. We're moving. Oh, I thought those were bear tracks or sticks. Okay, so likely going to be a wolf encounter up here. Weather sucks again, but that just doesn't... I'm over it at this point. It's always going to be bad. Yeah. And we're a ways away from getting good clothes, so... Headwind is not helpful, especially if I want to try to walk off a wolf. I can't do that in this wind. He's right to my right. Well, thankfully, due to the wind, he hasn't detected me either. Sardines can stay there. I don't care about them. Yeah, didn't even have to deal with them. Great. Hey, you see that big bridge up there? We'll go across that. Those are awesome. Ash Canyon is probably #2 most favorite area, right behind Timberwolf Mountain. Just because of all the, like, not really platforming, but exploring you do on all the levels of it and so on. This is a really cool, fun area. I suppose until the cougar spawns, then you don't want to go anywhere near that, the gold mine area. So you want to do the gold mine run before day 20. There can be a backpack here, it is not here. Bummer. I think the last time that backpack was there, I found a box of matches in it. Hey, your gloves are in bad shape, Astrid. Well, I haven't fixed anything. Like, aside from the mucklucks, all my gear is replaceable anyway. Even these mittens, but, you know, wool mittens are the best I'm probably going to get until I find gauntlets. Not even kidding. If I even find a pair of gauntlets. So, we're going to need a flare here. Because we've been over this before. You know what happens? The wolves camp on the other side of this rock or up by it, forcing you to use a flare to get past them. Even on Interloper, I use a flare for this part.
I can't feel my hands.
This is one of the rare instances where I'll use a road flare on Interloper. Like, deliberately. And because there's so few of them in that difficulty. Yeah, I know, we're freezing, whatever.
If I don't warm up soon.
You're walking into a headwind because it's always like 15 below wind chill in this game, apparently. Yeah, he's like right up here. We're popping this. Because we cannot get by them without it. See, they camp the corner every time. Every time I come to this corner, there's a wolf at it. Every time. It's deliberate. Even on Interloper difficulty, they camp that corner. I think it's deliberate just to, like, alright, you really want to go to the gold mine this way? Tell you what, deal with this wolf. And deal with the other wolf. Well, actually, I don't think the second wolf's there on Interloper, it's just the one that camps the corner, because there's less. But, you know. I'm just saying, if you're going to go this way, have a flare. Always have a flare. And normally, you know, I'd stop, since this flare's got a while yet, because I'm going to lose it as soon as I go through the waterfall. I would stop and collect Old Man's Beard and other stuff like that, but I'm just too cold to care. You know, we're losing health, so I just keep moving. I don't need it, so I'll just wait until I do. I'll listen to you growling, thinking you can do anything about it right now. Newsflash, Wolf, you can't do anything about it. There used to be a cheat with these flares too in waterfalls, but they patched that. Because you were not intended to do that with standard road flares. You can with marine flares, but the cheat used to be you could drop the flare on the ground and drag it through the waterfall and it wouldn't go out. Yeah, doesn't work with flares anymore, but yeah, used to. With marine flares, it does. They are water resistant. They're waterproof. Because yeah, they're used underwater. But yeah, the cheat used to be this, which I'll demonstrate it. It doesn't work anymore. And then you pick this up and just drag it through. And then you look for somewhere to set it.
I'm too cold to think.
Oh, okay, yeah, it doesn't work anymore. Get out of the water. Alright. Yeah, that doesn't work anymore, but it used to. Wow, I need better shirts. Decent sweatshirt, yeah, no wonder. And yeah, no wool socks, no wonder I'm freezing all the time. I need wool socks. Long Doc, you think I can get some wool socks sometime today? Speaking of a waterproof flare. There's probably coal here. Yeah, here. I don't know that I'm going to be able to carry it with me, though, because I'm overweight, and we have to go up a rope soon. We'll see. Sketchy upward climb, sketchy upward climb. Yeah. Character gets stuck on the rocks there at those points trying to go up. The goal of this session is to get to the gold mine. I'm getting tired. It's after 11. So we're going to try. Actually get some nice weather to move in for a change. We could get a lot done, but it's all been pretty crappy, headwind, bad weather. Hasn't really been to my benefit.
This is heavy.
I'll take a soda. I'm good with that. Deer carcass. Sometimes this deer carcass is not there and then magically appears later. I don't understand how it can work like that, but it does. There can be a human carcass down here. Or corpse, if you will. Probably have to leave a lot of this coal here too. The dead guy is not here. He'd be sitting right against this rock if he was here. That's the dead guy if he was here. So yeah, there's the rope. So I'm gonna drop some crap or eat whatever, because we can't go up the rope right now. That's too much coal. It's not, but it's more than I can probably carry right now. Didn't quite do it. Alright, let's go to food. Am I hungry enough for that? Probably not. Actually, I am. Almost there. 0.4, really? You're gonna do me like that, huh? Okay, up we go. Once I spot the rope. Oh yeah, you can climb ropes and with torches now. Totally unrealistic. But, you know, you used to not be able to. You used to be able to like throw them up or down if you wanted to keep them. But yeah, now the game will let you. I'm not going to go check the wolf carcass right now because I don't want to despawn it. The game will let you climb with torches. And Storm Lantern, that makes sense. She just probably hooks it up onto her belt or something. Did I get it out? If not, I have to put it out again. No, I did not. Right. Stupid cold again. Perfect. So we're making a detour to Miner's Folly now. At least it's clear. It's windy, but at least it's clear. I mean, it doesn't really help much, does it? Bear deterrent, please. Yeah, that's where we go to the gold mine. I'm going to Miner's Folly for one reason and one reason alone. I want the woodworking tools. They're going to make me heavy, because they're really heavy. They're like 2 kilos or something like that. But it's like, I want them. Plus, we're going to get the backpack soon, so it's not that big of a deal. Okay, we're going right into the bear cave. This way is really sketchy, because right here is a bear cave. Yeah, see the animal bones? Exactly. Could I be moving any slower through here? I mean, what if he's here? I'm going to have to fire. As to where he actually is, your guess is as good as mine. He goes all the way out into Miner's Folly and kind of walks a huge looping path around, I'm hoping he's way out. And I don't have to engage. And of course I have yet another headwind to make things more difficult. Well, it's kind of more of a left to right wind, but you can get in my face. To my left there can be a moose. Of course we have hypothermia risk.
So cold in my life.
There's a buck there, which means there's not a wolf pack here. There can be a moose up here. I don't see markings, but it doesn't mean he's not there. Yeah, he's there. Okay, we avoid that. I'll go down here by the buck, by the deer. We'll let the deer tell me where the bear is. So normally I go that way to evade the bear, but if Bullwinkle's sitting there, which he is, yeah, we're staying away from that. I'm kind of debating if I want to stay outside. See, the bear's not directly in front of me. Well, he could be right over this mound, and I wouldn't know. Mine.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Anything else in here I want? So I'm not going to linger. Okay, so nothing big, mean, and nasty right here, right now. Angler's Den key. Give me that. Get inside. We gotta warm up a little bit. I'd rather not do that because then the bear could be right in my way when I go back. But this has to happen. I'm freezing. Let's see if there's anything in here I care about. Peanut butter's a lot of calories. It's heavy though. Actually might be alright. I'm gonna grab it for now. Jeans, don't care about those, they're common. Combat boots, normally pretty good, but as I said, my boots are covered. I don't need any boots. Backup pair at some point, but let's drop it. I'm gonna sleep for an hour. In the bed, so we get the warmth bonus, obviously. I could just wait an hour, but sleeping for an hour gives me energy recovery as well as, you know, warmth bonus. We're good. Pop out down, because I don't know where the bear is now, because he wasn't in front of me when I came in here. But I won't know where he is. He could be anywhere. We're going to head out. Bullwinkle will stay up there. He won't come after me unless I go up there that direction. I have no intention of going after him right now. I mean, I have enough arrows to try to kill him, but it wouldn't benefit me to kill him up here. I'd rather not hunt the moose until I have the gear to properly hunt. So right now I can't properly hunt. I just get too cold too fast. What if the bear's in front of you? He's probably... So he's probably way out by the bridge to, I want to say Middle Ridge, in that area. He could be over here too. He could also be in his cave. Then I really love my life a lot. Like if I come around the corner and he's like yelling at me, oh, I'd hate that. It'd be very unpleasant. If you see bones in a cave, that means that there is an active bear in that lives in that cave. So that bear is active. He always is. There's 2 bears in Ash Canyon, and they're always up. Unless you kill them, then they go down for 20 days on Stalker. Only 20! 20 days, they're back up again. Until day 150, and then it's like 40 days. Yeah, if you're going to kill bears and you want to kill lots of bears, do it before day 150. Because then they'll respawn faster. Early game, you don't even want to deal with them until, you know, you're like, oh, I got a bunch of... Yeah, I mean, there's different, you know, there's situations where you do early game, but, like, you know, a good interloper player will have their bow by, like, day 8. It's possible to do it by day 7, but it's very difficult. I mean, you have to find a hacksaw, get maple, and get it curing immediately. But it's possible to do. But I mean, like, a good loper player has their bow going by day 8 with plenty of arrows, and they're hunting bear. Not because they want to hunt it for the meat, they want to hunt it for the hide so they can make bear coats, plural, 2 of them. Ash Canyon's really pretty when it's clear, by the way. One of the best looking regions in the game. That's my opinion, and to be honest, there are a lot of areas that have very, very good visuals. I just really enjoy Ash Canyons. Might be saplings up here I can take too. And am I gonna do a rope? I might. Oh, stop with the notifications, raid. Don't care. Yeah. Birch and maple both. We're taking them. Not that heavy. Saplings, nah. Saplings, I don't need this, by the way. There's nothing up here that can kill me anymore. As far as, well, I can fall to my death or freeze to death, but there's no animals up here that can kill me anymore. The only dangerous place up this high is Miner's Folly. Campfire, what else is here? Hatchet? I might leave that.
I could use this.
Ah, it's better than mine. I'll probably leave mine in the cave then. Leave mine in the gold mine. Hey, remember that bridge I was pointing at earlier? Like, yeah, look at that bridge way up high. We're going to be going there. Here it is. See, earlier I was down there. See, Angler's Den is, I want to say it's right. No, it'd be right over there. Are there any matches laying around? Sometimes there's just random matchbooks laying around on these bridges. Yeah, right in front of me. Look at that. Convenient. And it's really hard to fall off these bridges. You have to deliberately try. They sway like they do, though, for horror effect to scare the player. It's actually a really cool horror effect. Just hold forward on your controller and you're fine. Or your mouse, you know, whatever, or keyboard, whatever you're using to play, if you're playing on PC. Which PC would be the way to go for this game, in my opinion. Yeah, you can see Miner's Folly from here. Like, especially on a clear, pretty day like this. Well, okay, it's clear, but it wasn't pretty because it's really windy. But we come up to here. Alright, can you see my cursor? It's on Foreman's Retreat right now. And, you know, Miner's Folly is, yeah, where I just was is right over there. Might be easier to see it more when I come this way. I remember the first time I saw Ash Canyon, I was watching Accurize, who's a survival player, game player, was exploring Ash Canyon for the first time, looking for the way to the gold mine. He's like, what is that, a settlement over there? How do I get to that? But yeah, right there is my cursor. That's where I just was, getting the woodworking tools. Foreman's Retreat's right there. He found it, figured it out eventually. That was, oh god, that was like 4 years ago. I think, where does the time go, you know? Yeah, it's a really pretty region. Look at that. It's just awesome. I know you're cold. Deal with it. It's beautiful. Maple sapling. I think we're at Wolf's Jaw Overlook at the moment. Do I have a... I think I do. Or it might be up further yet. Nah, no, Wolf's Jaw's up a little further. So I think I have a memento for that. I'm outside for quite a bit yet, so we'll hit hypothermia risk. Take a little bit of damage. I think Wolf's Jaw... Yeah, Wolf's Jaw's right up there. That's what it is, right there. Can you see where it gets its name from? See, because that kind of looks like the mouth of a wolf. Yep, and then there, the bottom... This would be the bottom row of teeth right here. Yeah. That's where the name of Wolf's Jaw comes from. In case anyone was wondering. Kind of cool, huh? Yep, I definitely see it, Hinterland. That's kind of awesome, honestly. Burdock, that's interesting. I don't really want to harvest that, though, until... Right here is a neat little place you can go hide in and have 100% protected fires. A lot of Loper players use this little cave. This is deliberate design. Hinterland put it there on purpose, just so people could use it, because you're out in the cold for long periods of time. I should probably use it. I'm freezing, but I'll be all right. Hey, look at that, another pack of matches. Going over the next bridge. These bridges are just awesome. Creepy yet awesome. Oh, headwind while I'm on the bridge too. That's cool. Hey, look, another pack of matches. In my last run, I don't think I found any. And it was like, whoa, they patch it out. No. You always, there's matches. It's just RNG whether you get them or not. Looks like the weather's changing. Yeah, Wolf's Jaw Overlook is right here. We're now entering it. I hope it doesn't start snowing. Let me draw first. I do have a charcoal. That's if we have the memento. I feel that I do. Of course.
Oh, so cold.
Yeah, I'm here. I guess I don't have it, because it would give me the memento, but it doesn't. Yeah, did I not pick up that document? Really, yeah, it was kind of cool. But anyway, we're going to keep moving. She's cool. I'll take that. Ah, whatever. Guess I'm not getting those rose hips. Hitboxes are still a little sketchy on the rose hips that are right by these climbs. It's fine. Actually, this one's right. Yeah, but see how they're right on top of each other like that? That was a lot of effort, Estrid. You okay? She was really struggling to finish that climb there. Hey, I'm warming up in here. It's a whopping... Nope, now we're cold. Well, I was warming up for like 3.2 seconds. We healed the hypothermia risk only to get it back. Exactly. Very pretty area.
Freezing.
Yeah, but it's pretty here. That's because the wind never stops. It must have like turned the wind to like maximum wind velocity at all times. It's like, yeah, I don't think it ever stops, honestly. So we got a rope. Cool. Take that.
This pack
It's
is
heavy.
too heavy to carry.
Yeah, that's a good piece. That was a nice stash. You used to be able to get a bear coat there, which I don't know. I think the developers put that there for their own testing purposes and so on, and left it in there. Even on Interloper, you could get a bear coat there. So yeah, they had to remove that.
It's so cold. I'm warming up a bit.
We're also really heavy with the rope. Yeah, really heavy with the rope. Too heavy, actually. Let's drop it for now. If I need it, I'll come back. I'm not going to climb down anyway. I'm going to go down to the mine. Like to get to the gold mine before nightfall, too, if possible. Rifle check. It's probably here, because I hear crows. Nope, those are overhead crows. Yep, this is rifle location 1 for the curator's rifle. Not here. Bummer. Not even any bullets either. Sometimes there's ammo laying around like right here. That's a bummer. Well, we'll check location 2. We check, I think, 3 locations for it. 2 or 3 we check. I don't remember their exact locations, but if, you know, if it's on the path that I take, normally, which I think it's 3 locations. Sorry, couldn't get to my freaking mic in time to mute that yawn. Like I said, it's like midnight now. I'm really tired, but want to get to the gold mine. I said that was my end goal, so we're doing that. There's a rope in here, too. No kidding. Really? Oh, well, 2 mountaineering ropes is kind of awesome, I'll be honest. I mean, I could go hook it up, but why? But why not?
Carry this load for much longer.
Yeah, we're gonna auto walk it to the rope hookup. Because it's gonna take me 20 minutes to get there. I'm just, yeah. Nah. Hey, yeah, taking that birch too. I don't plan on coming back up here for a good long while, if I even do, so I might as well take all the saplings. I'll leave some stuff in the gold mine too that I decided I don't want to take with me. Saplings I want, those come with me. That's my ammo. Gold mine's right there. Oh, turn off auto walk, stupid, you're near an edge. Yeah, that could be problematic. That's a good way to die. Auto walking off an edge. Yeah, the gold mine's right there. This takes 15 minutes of real time, I believe, or in the game. 15 minutes of in-game time to deploy a rope, I believe. We're not using it anyway. How you going down? Over here. We're gonna walk down. Probably break a leg or two, but it's fine. There can be another sapling here, and there is. Got good luck with saplings. I always do well with saplings in Ash Canyon and Timberwolf Mountain. As in I have... Why is my volume being all buggy right now? Okay, I must have bumped it. But yeah, I always do well in these two areas. We go down here right by this tree. This is sketchy. I'm probably going to get hurt. But it's okay. I'm expecting a sprain. We'll just jump down. It takes too long to crouch walk down, and you're just as likely to get a sprain if you just jump down. There we go. Whatever, guaranteed. I've never done that without getting a sprain. Whatever, I don't care. Look what's in front of me. Again, guys, more saplings. Like I said, always have great luck with saplings here. I'll deal with her sprain problem when I need to worry about it. Fog's rolling in, which is okay by me because it warms it up. Could hunt some ptarmigans, could hunt some rabbits, don't care. Just trying to get to the gold mine because honestly, there's things I need to do. One, and more importantly, get to the gold mine, and two, get my ass to bed. Not just Estrid to bed, because she's about a third on her energy down. But me, the one saying, hey, go do this, Estrid. We need to sleep. Checking for the curator's rifle again. This is the second or third possible location. Where else could it have been? On the path up here, I think. This might actually be the second location. With the third actually being in the mine. I don't know. I know when I take my normal route through here to the gold mine and back down, I check 3 of the curator rifle locations without actually, like, checking. I just kind of pass them. If it's not here, it's probably up in High Meadow, and if that's the case, I'm not getting it for a while. I'll get it, but not for a while. Yeah, it's not here. We're not getting it. For a while. We will get it at some point on the run, which is unfortunate because it's my favorite design rifle in the game. That's nice loot, though. This guy has rifle bullets guaranteed. 2 every time. The matches was some nice extra loot, but this corpse and the corpse in the gold mine always have rifle ammo on them. Yeah, and I have the wobble effect turned off. I have a sprain in my ankle. Normally, the character would be doing the wobble walk like that. You know, it bothers me a lot, so I turn it off. And if you want to play with it on, by all means, go for it. But I can't stand it, so I turn it off. Besides, I know she has a sprain. She keeps reminding me of going, ouch. So, it's understandable. Gold mine is, we're almost there, yay. It only took me 3.5 hours to get here. Well, to be fair, from like trappers in Mystery Lake, I don't want that. I have plenty of tinder now. Hatchet, of course there is. What's the condition? Perfect. Stay there. Ultimately, yeah, I don't normally pick up more than 1 of every tool, but ultimately I'll start taking them back to Mystery Lake. Very rare find in that hatch. That's only the 2nd time I've ever found anything in there. probably a jerry can in here. There's guaranteed matches in here too. They're either in the front of the mine or they're in the back by the backpack. How heavy are we? Kinda. We'll definitely have to leave some crap behind, for sure. Oh yeah, I should have turned around, but yeah, I don't think the matches aren't over here. I can't run. Oh yeah, that's right, I got a sprain. It has nothing to do with my encumbrance, but it actually does. No, don't leave the mine. I just wanted to see what was back here.
That smarts a bit.
I might not have enough oil for this either. We might be using flares at some point, because, oh, hello coal. We'll burn that. Anything else I like? Sometimes there's a jerry can behind this chair. I'm kind of glad it's not here because I'm struggling to carry what I have. Lots of canned food. Cookbook, you know, that's carcass harvesting. We'll take it for now. Matches are not here, so they're in the back. Because they would be kind of right in this area here. So the next thing we do is we take... This will surprise you, but we take off our shoes and socks when we walk through the cold water. It takes some of your warmth away, but you don't continue to lose it as if your shoes and socks get wet, you continue to lose warmth very quickly. You see how I'm losing it slowly walking through the water. But it's not that bad. But yeah, if you keep them on, you damn near go red line on your temperature because you lose it more so if your shoes and socks get wet. I'll put them back on in a minute. I have to walk through more water. Took me a long time to learn that because oh wait, I guess if I take them off, it's actually less of a problem than if I wear them and let them get soaked. Mega torch. 100% torch. We call that the mega torch. I'll leave the pry bar, I don't need it. I have one in Pleasant Valley. Yeah, I'll use that as a fire starter, sure. No reason not to take it. And back into the cold water we go after we grab this coal. Sure, we'll take the wood too. So I probably will have a fire at the barrel. I'm losing warmth, but it's not that... Yeah, it's not that fast. Okay, it is a little faster than I thought because I'm moving slow. But I'll recover it faster when I get out of the water than I would if my shoes and socks were soaked. Lantern's about done, which is a bummer because I haven't found any more oil. We can put them back on now. We're done in the cold water. Hoping there's some lamp fuel up here. That would be nice. This guy, guaranteed rifle ammo. Sometimes there can be a heavy hammer behind here. I think I'm not going to worry about that. Yep, 2 bullets, guaranteed. Until we've sorted our inventory over here by the backpack. Crampons are there, great. Helps with grip gauge and other stuff. It's no oil. A Cowichan! Oh yeah, best sweater in the game. Ultra rare loot too, I love it. That makes things easier. Get the backpack. Okay,
First aid soon.
Thank you. That was necessary. There's the guaranteed matches. Yeah, I knew they were in here. I'm moving a little faster due to the backpack's increased weight capacity. But we're going to put this out for now. Start a fire. We're gonna have to make water anyway. I think I'm about out. Now we're good. We'll just drink that. That's good enough. Oh yeah, that's what I meant to do. Totally. Fire. Yep, we use the book as a starter for sure. Still level 1 fire starting. Oh, I hate it so much. Really want to get above that. 80% with a book is rough. Yeah, because that happens way too often. That's 2 fails on 80% in like the last hour. And the thing is, you just need Tinder until you get to level 3 anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter that we're failing and only losing that. Throw some coal on there. Dead serious. I got 22 coal? No wonder I'm so heavy. Holy crap. I'm going to have to leave most of this here. Let's actually drop a bunch of it for now. I have plenty to sleep. I'm still too heavy. Just drop it all, I guess. I'll pick up some before I leave, but give me a torch. I want to go see if there's a hammer over here. Can be a pistol over here too, but I don't really care about either. I mean, I want a hammer so I can forge, but I will get a hammer on Summit. Yeah, nope, nothing over here. The way out is that way. There's some more coal over here where I threw my torch. We'll pick that up. So yeah, we have plenty to sleep through the night and then some. And I'm going to take a few bricks of coal with me. We're going to come up here and check the firewood bin. Or supply bin, pardon me.
This anymore.
That's all useful. I'm probably going to leave the stump remover here for now. Because it's heavy and I'm not going to be making bullets anytime soon. Tinder plug I need. Yeah, I don't need this. Look at all the saplings we're carrying too. Crazy. Be right back. Alright. Let's, I don't need to make any water. We could cook something. Throw that over there. We do need to eat. What time is it anyway? Yeah, we don't have to sleep yet. We do need to eat something. Let's go with that for now. Yeah, maybe heat up one of these canned foods. That's in the worst condition. Let's eat that. Those are, yeah, a lot of calories, so I might not need another one. Nice. That's a lot of calories. Dropping. So these I might leave in the deer clearing cave unless I go back to Mountaineers first, but that's something I'll sort out tomorrow. I have 1 hour left on this, right? Yeah, I'm just gonna finish it. We have plenty of time on the fire. No, I'm injured. We gotta heal that first. Yeah, I caught it this time. Get me to fire starting 2. I'm sick of this 80% book chance. Thank you. You get a lot for that first level up. Base fire chance is 40. Yeah, it's now 55. You get 15%. So now my book's 95. Instead of that wimpy, annoying 80. Yeah, let's just burn all this. Do I need a fire going through the night while I sleep? Not really, but might as well use that stuff up. Anything here? Oh yeah, we gotta repair these thermals. Let's do that. This is an endgame item, so I'll repair this. Or I will try at my level 1 mending skill. We got plenty of fire time, so we're good. Hey, she got it. See if we can max it out. Well done, Astrid. Well done. Wear that inside, because it's, yeah, this is endgame gear. I may leave these thermals here that I'm not wearing. Crampons go here. We need to repair this, but I don't think I have any leather on hand right now. Could fix these, but they're fine. Where's the Kawachan going? On the inside. Oh, glorious item right there. Best sweater in the game. 1 kilo of weight, but yeah, for half wind resist. Great. For great wind resist, half water resist, huge warmth bonus. And only 2% spring loss. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I want to go to bed too, Astrid, but just want to see if there's anything else I want to do. 100 rose hips, yeah, that could probably add up to a lot of weight. I think they're lighter when they're in prepared form. Let's confirm that. Yes, because it takes 24 to do that, so they are lighter when prepared. They're 0.01 a piece, so 24, that'd be, yeah, that would be 0.24. Yeah. So they're much lighter when you prepare them. I could prepare another stack as well. So yeah, look at my weight right now. 40.58. I believe they're lighter when prepared. We're confirming that. 40.39, exactly. That's what I thought.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Yeah, I think I'm going to bed. I'm tired. Don't care. Hey, move that off my old thermals off the bed, please. Yeah, like right there is fine. Alright, now we're going to bed soon. Let's eat sketchy food. That's a lot of calories, I'll wait. Should do some more water, but I can worry about that later. I can make water. Got the potatoes too. I don't need to eat them yet. There we go. Good enough for me. So I want it burning when I wake up because I'll take torches off it. Or at least one to walk out of here with. Alright. Gold mine complete. I'll be back tomorrow.